Hello listeners, just a quick note from Garen in editing before we get into today's episode of All Hail the King. The following episode on Bag of Bones does contain discussions around sensitive subject matter found within the book and made-for-TV adaptation, such as sexual assault. Now most of this is in the last quarter of the episode, commencing around an hour and 30 minutes in. We do allude to it briefly throughout the episode and have censored certain words, as we understand that this can be triggering and upsetting. If you do not wish to listen to the episode on this basis, we completely understand and hope you join us next time. However, without further ado, here's Viv to introduce us today.
Hello, faithful listeners, and welcome to All Hail the King, a podcast where we delve into the mystic, mysterious, and often macabre world of Stephen King adaptations. My name is Viv, and I'm joined by my co-hosts, Garen and Joe. On this episode, we're going to get really fucking wet, and not for the first time as well. This is because we lost our first fucking recording.
That was a really good entrance to the episode, Viv. That was really good.
Thank you! Thank you so much! Oh my god, I'm clipping the shit out of this.
Yeah, of course you are. Fuck. It's all going to shit. One sec.
Nah.
Welcome to the shit show, everyone.
Welcome to the shit show, where we shit and...
Actually, no, we can't say that. There is already a podcast called It's a Shit Show.
Is it?
Yeah, I like it. It's a good podcast.
That's cool. Full disclosure, Viv is having surgery in a week, so I've been trying to learn how to do the recording. I didn't press record, so we've been talking about Bag of Bones.
The number one thing you do when you record!
So we've been talking about Bag of Bones for an hour. I see a flicker out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh, one sec, something's happened. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened.
Nothing's been happening. So if we say anything that sounds a little bit passive-aggressive this time...
I'm going to be kind of diplomatic on this. It was going to happen at some point anyway.
Yeah, I'm just.
But also, fuck you, Joe.
Well, that's fair enough. I'm just mad it was my fault. Corruption and stuff. It's like I was expecting like a file to be lost. The fact I didn't press record. So you're gonna stare at it the whole time now, just to make sure it's.
I'm checking the levels.
Honestly, Joe, I hope you get hit by a bus and your husband finds out you're pregnant, and then he goes to a cabin and is spooky shenanigans.
Oh no.
To die by your side is such a heavenly way to die. And if
I've been getting a lot of like Morrissey on my Instagram.
You're getting the Harry Hill.
I think it is just because of the Harry Hill one I showed you.
Yeah, that was really good, to be fair.
Do I sound alright, Viv? I feel like the mic is slowly drooping down.
You sound awful. You sound...
Are you sure?
Yeah, you sound terrible.
Are you just being mean to Joe?
Yeah. Imagine like the Beatles were in the studio and like they were just like,
John,
I got this amazing tune. Oh, go on then. Just like hit one out. 1, 2, 3. And then they play fucking Sgt. Pepper in one go. And then it was like, oh.
What do you think, John?
It was like, oh, sorry, I didn't hit record. Well, for fuck's sake, John, now we're fucked up. That's why they broke up, Joe.
Can I do my song about the octopus?
And then Yoko's in the corner going, ah!
You can't without the Yoko Ono. I was trying so hard to like.
For so we are delirious.
So yeah, things have escalated quite drastically in terms of the energy levels. Yeah, formal apology. So if you're a big Bag of Bones fan,
want a buck?
No, I want my notes.
Oh, right.
Okay.
If you're a bag of notes,
bag of notes. If you're a big Bag of Bones fan, I'm sorry for this episode because it's definitely going to be messy. But you know, have either of you heard of Bag of Bones before?
No, I've never heard of Bag of Bones. Please tell me,
Garrett. Did you know of Bag of Bones?
We're going to be a bit sarcastic for a bit, but genuinely, no, I didn't know of Bag of Bones prior to you getting this book, and we were just like, well, I guess that's going to be one of the ones we cover for our first batch.
Yeah, so I got one of the Stephen King like Halloween 4-book box sets, secondhand, that came with The Shining, Christine, Cell, which we've done, and Bag of Bones. So this is the last one of that box set where when we were planning what ones we were going to do, we were like, oh, well, let's do the ones I've already got physically. And I love the edition I've got.
Every time you're just going to say anything, it feels so insincere. It's so funny.
I love this cover.
It's so good. That's a great cover.
What do you think of the spines?
I love the spines so much.
We had a long discussion.
It's so unique.
About the spines.
Wow, that collection. It's so schizophrenic. I mean, it's like a collage.
It is. It's like a collage. I've got lots of different editions. I've got some first editions.
You need
I've
to
got
lock
some
in.
of the modern ones.
I'm locked the fuck in.
Maybe a little too locked in. You should unlock yourself a bit.
Okay.
Calm down.
Calm! Okay.
Serenity now.
Okay. A bit of chaos over.
I like the spines. I like that style
Yeah.
of books.
We talked about the styles of the books and how the new ones have the solid spines. I really like the front covers, a lot of the new ones. I don't know who the artist is, if it's one artist, but they all have quite a unifying style.
Let me have a look at it. Give it to
Ooh,
me.
what if they were all
Give
done?
it to me.
Do you want to find it? Yeah, go for it.
What if there were a bunch of Stephen King books done in like the Goosebumps style?
That would be genuinely really
Yeah,
cool.
that'd be actually
I
really
would
cute.
love for them to do that. And
Hit me up on Fiverr.
Look at him.
There he is.
There he is.
Does he look hench?
Oh, you could tell he bench presses and thinks about haunted houses.
No. Yeah. So we. I really like the cover of this book.
Why do they point out that Welcome to the Jungle is on
I think
here?
you have to.
Just by mentioning the name?
Yeah, genuinely. Because in Christine, each of the chapters start with a song lyric, and I'm pretty sure it
there you
mentions
go.
all of them.
So he references the Beach Boys
He does, yeah.
as time go by. There you go. That's kind of cool. I can't see anything about the...
Do we have to put in the episode description the Beatles now because we made that riff?
It's fine. YouTube will put them there for us,
Uh,
and also Mr. He'll also be there.
don't say that name.
Can you bleep that out?
Okay.
Just but the scream I did of Yoko,
Yeah.
but like cut it right in the middle so it just peaks. At the
Oh God.
I'm gonna I might say that as my like ringtone or like my alarm in the morning.
Oh God, what a horrible way to start your day.
Yeah, I will slowly learn to hate Viv.
That's okay. That's what I do to everyone.
No, it's Viv. You're fine.
I know, I'm fine. Tell me about Bag of Bones. Tell me about this wonderful story written by Stephen King.
It was written by Stephen King. It was published September 22nd, 1998.
Yay!
Hey,
It's
what a beautiful
it's
time of
close
year.
to my birthday. There's a chance.
A lot of birthdays this year.
This year, yeah, there is.
Fucking idiot.
There's a chance that someone at the hospital when my mother was giving birth could have been reading it. Because this book was apparently big when it came out. Because
Big of
it was
bones.
big of bones. Because it was published
Bob.
before Stephen King's Bob. Oh. All right, I get it. It was published as Stephen King said it was going to be the one more good horror book before he turns 50, which does make it sound like he either was going to die or release a bad horror book after he turned 50.
I mean, when was that? 98?
98.
He knew that car was coming.
Yeah,
He
it
was
was.
planning 9/11.
Was it like early 99? The crash?
Yes, so I believe this wasn't the last one before he was hit by a car. The last.
And if a car hit us, to die by your side,
The last one.
I'd hate a right dream catcher.
The last one that he wrote. I believe The Woman Who Loved Tom Gordon came out April of 1999, and he was hit by a car in May or June. He was. I can't say it any other way.
Yeah, I don't know how else you're gonna say it, but it's so funny.
He was struck down. So it's funny. He said it sounds like it was going to be, one more good horror book. It sounds like, he knows he's going to die soon, and he could have.
Yeah,
He could have.
easily could have.
he knew.
Yeah.
I mean,
He knew.
I watched a documentary earlier this week called Stephen King on Screen, or just King on Screen, and they talk about it in that it was in the middle of the production of The Green Mile, where the crash happened.
Yeah.
And they were fearful, just like, what's going to happen. He literally came to visit the set a few days ago.
Yeah.
It was quite cute, actually. They gave him a birthday cake
Aw.
that was in the design of one of the Green Mile
Aw,
boxes.
that's
It was
lovely.
released in
It was designed like
multiple
the car
parts.
that hit him.
Can you imagine?
Frank Darabont knew.
I read on writing recently. I think I might have said in a Long Walk episode, and in that he says about how he was hit. He was walking on the sidewalk. That's not a sidewalk.
No, he was walking in the middle of the road in his bathing
Oh right,
suit.
yeah. I'll get to that. I have fucking thoughts on that bit. What
Is that true?
No, what Stephen King? No,
No, wait, what?
he was walking on the sidewalk.
Oh.
And when he was hit by a car, and he said that where he had landed was like next to rocks. That's true. That's what he said.
I know, but it's like he got some air.
Yeah, he was hit quite fast.
He got bonked.
Yeah. He landed next to some rocks, and the EMTs basically said if he landed on those, he probably would have died.
And we would have been deprived of such classics as...
We would have. I was thinking about this because I I googled earlier if this was the if this was the last book he wrote before the accident. Obviously, no, I know now it wasn't, but it did make me think of what the world would look like if he had died that way, because that's like a tragic death, relevant in a way to this episode, considering how Joe dies in the adaptation of Bag of Bones.
She probably would have had a brain aneurysm in the adaptation.
Yeah. Anyway.
You ever think about how death is kind of integral when you're an artist, because it kind of puts a bookend to your own story?
Yeah. That's beautiful.
No, it isn't.
Oh.
I thought it was okay.
Okay.
Like a key reason why I like a lot of like certain artists, like work holds like a ton of value, which a lot of people don't like to admit, is like, especially when it's about like sort of how terrible their mental health can be, and then obviously like they succumb to it. It does add like a sort of fucked up poeticism to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
like a ton of musicians who do the live fast, die young thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, it almost gives it a sort of authenticity. I'm not saying it's true of his work, but
no, I get what you mean.
I think just death is always a prevailing thing in anybody's life. Like, be young and you can fear death.
I think that's why I find it really frustrating that they changed the death in the film. But to jump ahead, just since we're on the topic, in the book, Joe dies of a brain aneurysm. Mike, her husband, isn't even with her at the time. He finds out through like essentially a TV broadcast, being like a local broadcast of being like, oh, this person has passed away, kind of like in I don't know how to describe it, like a missing persons warning, kind of like this person has died. If you know this person, like, please reach out. We're looking for her family. And I think that's so interesting, of the idea of, you know, she passed away in such an ordinary way, just during a normal day. She was just out for a walk. She was going shopping, and yeah, she just passed away. And I fucking hate that the miniseries was like, not dramatic enough. That bitch needs to get struck down by a bus.
Could you imagine if Mick Garris did Life of Chuck? Just like Zadie just like died in a parachuting accident.
Like, it's like
she hit a wind turbine on the way down.
Especially the way it's shot, like fucking, it's giving like Regina George being struck.
Being struck doing the wider. It's
a full like Final Destination.
I never want to be the person that's like, she would have heard it, but like, she's crossing that road and she doesn't hear the fucking, like, no indication. You could tell the bus was overlaid separately because there's no indication she knows that there is a bus next to her.
No, she was preoccupied. She was just like, if I'm pregnant, what if my baby is going to be drowned?
Yeah, sure.
But have you ever thought about how they didn't want to pay for another location, i.e. a hospital, for her to die in?
But she could be declared dead on the scene. It would have saved them money. You don't need any makeup.
Yeah, they spend so much money on the blood.
Hey, if they're going to use the blood in this movie, they might as well use it in one scene.
Yeah.
So let's talk more about the production of this book.
Scribner.
Yeah, so this book was published by Scribner. It was the first Stephen King book to be published by them after he fell out with Viking. So what do you two know about how publishing works in terms of the money?
Whew, well, if I cast my mind back an hour ago, I believe, and just let me know if I'm wrong, you get an advance, which is most of the money for the book. And then if it does well, you get like royalties or something like that.
It's pretty much how I explained it an hour ago.
Well, no, that was me. I knew that. I want it on the record. I knew that.
That's true. No, Garen didn't know that. If anything, he told me this information. I actually
read the book to Joe as well.
He's got my notes.
I tucked him into bed and I read him. Just like, here we are, chapter 10.
That would have been nice.
Just gone straight to the scene.
Thankfully,
is that chapter 10?
No. Thankfully, not really relevant, like present in the book. It's more implied.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They chose to do that? That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's almost like comically evil.
Yeah. Maybe that's my memory serving me wrong. It's a long book, and I did read like over half of it.
I can't believe you
like
glazed over the scene.
I'm pretty sure. The thing is, I said this in the Salem's Lot episode. It gets to the point where sometimes I watch adaptations and my memory just kind of gets mixed in between of what happened. But I'm pretty sure in that. But anyway, yeah. So Scribner, Stephen King fell out with his previous publishing partners, Viking, because they were giving him something like a $15,000 advance, and Stephen King wanted more.
15,000?
No,
I thought in my research it said 15 million.
it wasn't 15 million. You're wrong.
Oh.
With Viking, it was around 15,000, but King wanted more. And then with Scribner, they offered him millions. Not 15 million. I think it was around like 3 million. And also he would then get something like 50% royalties on top. That's from memory. I might be like slightly wrong. But it was a free book deal with one of the books being On Writing, and I can't remember the third book at the minute, unfortunately. But that's fine because we're not talking about any of them. We're talking about Bag of Bones.
Bag of Bones.
So King really wanted to do a haunted love story. That's how he described it. And it's funny, in On Writing, which obviously he was working at the same time, and I've read, and he talks about how his process of writing is, we've said in past episodes, he doesn't really plan. He expands on that in On Writing and says a lot of his ideas come from situations. So Misery, for example, the situation is, what if a writer was held hostage by a fan? Stephen King. So
You're not getting the reaction out of me.
I'm trying to manipulate, but she lost. When I told, bit of context, when I told
Just
this
imagine,
upcoming
folks,
story, Viv went,
what it would have been
apeshit.
like the first time to hear this.
Yeah.
Honestly, this episode would have like 1 million listens like in the first day.
Damn.
Because that was like
Yeah.
fucking gold. Like
Yeah. Viv lost it for a while, to the point where I was talking about like other shit, and she was just cry laughing. So
in all my time
Stephen
knowing
King.
Viv, that's like one of the funniest like times I've just seen her lose it.
Yeah, like I was trying to describe like ghost children, and she was like silently like laughing into her hand. So the concept of this book, Stephen King was at the gym. He was benching, and he thought, "What if my house was haunted?"
It's not going to work.
I can see you don't resist it.
I'm not resisting it.
Oh, it's a shame. It's all my fault.
No,
So.
it's just a funny visual.
Yeah. So yeah, he was benching, and he was like, "What if my house was haunted? But why would it be haunted? Well, it must be restless spirits. Oh well, why are they restless? Oh well, they were murdered." And that's sort of how the idea he got of his. That's how he came up with the idea of a haunted house.
This is where he came up with the idea.
Yeah. He really
the first man.
he originated the concept,
Genius.
and then he also thought of an idea of, oh well, what if there was a little girl? Out of context, this is
What if there was a little child?
What if there was a little girl and she was walking on the road by herself? And that kind of became the custody plot line. And he was like, I'm going to put these two plot lines in the same book, and maybe I'll tie them
Genius.
together. Who knows?
Not us.
Not us. So King also wanted to add some, this is a quote from him, politically incorrect ideas into the book.
Pedophilia.
No, thankfully, not really. Did you get paedophile vibes from this? They
No.
could have.
They could have.
I feel like they could.
I mean,
No.
Max DeVore kind of very easily could have
Yeah.
toed that line.
It's funny when in Mike's in a monologue, because this is the first Stephen King book we've read, I believe, that is in first person.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yes. Although I think most of Christine is in first person, but there's that bit where like Dennis
not
is in the
fully in
hospital.
first person.
Yeah. This is the first one that doesn't switch perspectives at all. Where when Mike is picking up Kyra out of the road, he's like, I sure hope no one's looking at me and thinking I'm abducting this child. Which I think is a reasonable thing to think.
Yeah, I was watching the movie and I was thinking, like, goddamn, imagine that someone just saw you just like grabbing the kid and sprinting.
Yeah.
Never mind the cars going past.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just picturing Woody Allen doing that. Just like, mine now.
So he wanted to add in a sort of moral dilemma in terms of the relationship, mainly between Matty and Mike, where Mike is double Matty's age, old enough, described in the book as old enough to be her father, but obviously King says, you know, a lot of guys would find this relationship sort of wish fulfillment, the idea of sort of sleeping with this younger woman, but Mike genuinely does love Matty, but he was still conflicted. And King really wanted the dilemma to be left kind of unresolved with a sudden death. Sudden death.
That's a good get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
I mean,
But also,
God,
sometimes...
isn't this complicated? Oh well, I guess we'll never have to.
Yeah, it's funny how he does that kind of twice
Yeah.
in this story.
yeah.
I don't hate the idea if it's left unresolved, because sometimes you don't, like, you do spend so long worrying about something that then you don't actually get to do it. Like, if you think of, like, oh, I don't
I
want
don't
to
think it's
start a
really brought
relationship
up
with
though.
a
He's
thing.
just kind of old.
Yeah.
Maybe
in the miniseries, yeah.
yeah.
In the miniseries.
Is there actually
absolutely.
like internal conflict within the book? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, there is. Obviously, because there's a lot of stuff to do with grief as well, and it's like, and the fact that he genuinely believes he wants to help with the custody stuff, not because he's interested in her, and I believe that, because I think the interest and the love comes later. But obviously, he's aware of the implications of like how it looks of an older guy financially helping her with lawyers and stuff
Yeah.
for custody. It is a big aspect in the book.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I generally thought Pierce Brosnan in this particular role, he seemed too old for it. You know, maybe if they had someone like 10, 15 years younger. But knowing
How old
that
was he at
that's...
the time of the filming?
He probably would have been like early 50s.
Yeah, so still a little bit older, but I think within the range of possibilities.
Yeah.
But I think the issue is the film. I wasn't even sure like if they were going for that, because Maddie in the book is meant to be like 21 years old. So like she had Kyra young. I mean, Kyra in the book is younger. She's only like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But she was like a teenage mother. Whereas in the film, I think the problem is we're also so used to older men being cast alongside younger women as love interests.
Yeah.
Especially James Bond.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like, is this conscious? And I could imagine someone watching the miniseries and not even thinking about it, because
Yeah.
it's just like it's a
So,
attractive man and a
Yeah.
woman. Like,
Yeah.
who cares about the age?
I don't know, like, obviously a large part of this, like, basically everything is, hey, you know, I'm grieving my wife, and I can't say I've never had a wife, I've never had a dead wife, but... but, you know...
Never say never.
Never say never. Dark foreshadowing.
Yeah.
But I don't know, some of that, like, yeah, I'm sure, like, you can, you know, find love afterwards, but just, like, I don't know, maybe, like, it's just, like, so much of it is spent on grieving. It's just, like,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel, at least, natural.
Especially in the book and versus the miniseries. Because in the book, you get, like, years of Mike grieving. Like, told over the
Instead
course
of
of a couple
2 weeks.
chapters. Yeah, it's a couple weeks.
Yeah,
so.
there's a lot of time jumps.
Yeah. But
And we might be jumping around as well. That's just a...
it's just the flow of conversation, especially when you've had a conversation already. Stephen King, he likes books.
Does he?
Yeah, he does read.
Fucking hell. I mean, we should end the episode there. I think we
No,
peaked.
end the whole fucking podcast there.
Thank
Stephen
you for
King, he
listening.
likes books.
Thanks for being with us on this journey. Please join us for our next podcast. He was inspired heavily by a book by, I don't know if you've heard of her.
Oh,
Wait, let me guess. Rebecca.
I mean, that's the name of the book. Who published it? Were you paying
yeah,
attention during
yeah,
the first
who
conversation?
published it?
Who wrote it?
Who wrote it?
No, I'm going to say who published it.
Go on then. I don't know the answer, so. Okay.
Viv, I'll give you a clue.
Yeah.
A member of the Scooby-Doo crew.
Daphne?
Yeah?
Publishing.
Well, she wrote it.
Oh.
Yeah.
While she was in the Mystery Machine.
Yeah.
Daphne Velma.
Daphne.
Daphne Feldman.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Daphne du Maurier.
Daphne du Maurier. So like Viv said, it's Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. Either of you familiar with this story?
Yeah, so it's like about like a haunted house.
Fuck's sake.
And like, okay, so there was like an Alfred Hitchcock adaptation, and like so this is like this cheating husband who believes no, this is husband who believes his wife was cheating, but then it turns out there's like secrets.
That's the back of Bones, but anyway. Gary?
You bitch.
What, are we just gonna say the same thing verbatim and not realize how weird it is?
It's weird, but the
I need to prove to the people that I'm smart too.
You are smart. I think you're
Prove
so
it.
smart.
What's Rebecca about?
I don't know, some babe.
Some chick.
So, I may or may not have mentioned this before, but my understanding of Rebecca prior to this came from a Mitchell and Webb skit. where it basically inverts the plot. So Rebecca, as far as I understand, there's a young woman, our protagonist, who does not get named, who marries a wealthy widower quite impetuously. Then she discovers that he is haunted by the memory of his late wife, and so is the household, the Mandalay or Mandalay house. And that's haunted by Rebecca, who we are led to believe died in a boating accident on the lake. But is that quite the truth?
Ooh.
Alfred Hitchcock made an adaptation in 1940. There was also one a few years ago with renowned cannibal Armie Hammer.
All right, now that's good new information. Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah, I didn't say that earlier. I don't know why I was withholding that information.
It's too good.
It's too good. So Stephen King really wanted to delve into the idea of sort of secrets and secrets within a relationship, secrets in a town. And he really pulls a lot of
ghosts.
What if his house had ghosts? What if his house was haunted? And where did the ghosts come from? Why are they there? The idea of sort of drowning, ghosts, and especially secrets from Rebecca, where you're led to believe a character is one way, and then you discover a secret that kind of reinterprets. He twists that on its head. So I don't know if you noticed that Jo is meant to be a loving wife, and then we find out that she possibly was cheating. She was possibly a bit of a whore.
Okay.
A bit of a whore.
A bit of a whore. Get in the bathtub, get that whore, bring it to the top.
Horlet. What do you call it?
Horlet.
Insane thing to say about an 8-year-old.
Oh, yeah. He's just
I mean,
saying the
imagine
things.
if it actually was a 3-year-old.
Yeah, bring the hole in here and drown her.
Yeah. Wild. We're led to believe that Jo was probably cheating. There's the idea that Maddie had seen her out with another man, and also Mike famously has a low sperm count, so when he finds out that she was possibly pregnant, he's like, well, I couldn't have done this.
Okay. She's
It wouldn't be
being
my
a whore.
sperm. Yeah. But then we also find out, another secret. She was actually secretly investigating ghosts without telling her husband.
God forbid a woman have hobbies.
I know.
Honestly, yeah, that's on me. Why shouldn't she?
Do you like her paintings?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I thought that was an aspect that was like nice to have around.
Yeah.
Really
I-
made
I-
you feel her presence.
I like that they were decorating the place.
Yeah.
The whore place.
Yeah, I'll be honest. When I saw it, I was just like, because I knew nothing about the story. I
Yeah.
didn't read the book, and I believe I was the first one of us to watch this, and I was the only one to watch it all the way through, and more than once.
Oh, you mean just to clarify, you mean you watched the whole miniseries in one go?
Yes. So
Me
I
and
watched
Viv
parts
did
one
in
and two.
fact. We did in fact finish it.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's not what I
We
was
have in fact
insinuating, but
watched
yeah,
the whole thing.
Yeah. No.
Much.
We watched it in episode by episode, and you watched it in one
much
sitting.
to think about.
Yeah.
I thought just like, okay, so the paint. Is she like being contacted by the ghosts and painting them brings them to the real world, or just
Yeah,
like,
that
do you
doesn't really
enter
get-
the paintings to talk to the ghosts? Or I was just like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm intrigued.
Yeah, the paintings never come back. But they look nice.
Yeah, but then do they have to?
Yeah.
Is it not just a thing that can be an aspect
No,
of a character?
it needs to do this other thing which I like in movies where everything a character does comes back later.
You're
They
like,
don't-
that's why she's a painter.
Oh, that's why she's a painter.
They do
Oh.
that with his writing.
Do they?
Yeah,
Oh, I
remember
guess
when
so.
he's like, this is why you wanted me to write so you can send me ghost messages.
Yeah.
He's better than me because I was reading it like while he was doing that whole like owls above or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
and I was like, owls. Because I've read so much the last 2 days.
just to let you know, when I'm trying to you know how you like imagine me dead
Yeah.
in order to feel things?
Yeah.
When I genuinely try to contact you now, I'm going to communicate to you in that way, but I'm going to make it really cryptic and hard for you to understand and
Yeah.
send you to a lot of narratives. I'm going to send you to the fucking Sahara Desert trying to find answers.
Go into the group chat right now and read the first letter of all the messages I've sent you since Tuesday.
That would be really impressive if you pulled that off. And I was
Are
just
you
like-
insinuating that
Yeah, I
I'm
was
kidding?
going to say.
I am, but I don't like it.
It's a shame. That would have been a really good bit. I mean, really convoluted, but
Yeah.
I would have appreciated
I mean,
it.
I'm dead. I'm going to be committing to bits more harder than I ever have before.
That's fair.
Do you know what you should do to really commit to the bit?
Well,
Like, not jokingly, like, just actually
well,
like,
kill myself?
be 6 feet under.
Oh,
We'll
right.
just die.
I'll just die.
And then be like,
No.
Oh, how am I gonna die?
We'll be like, this is such
What
a
am I
good
gonna
bit.
do? Like, there's no way for me to just die out of nowhere. I gotta kill myself to get this thing going.
Just like, stop.
Just stop. That's killing myself.
Yeah, no, but like,
Just cease to exist. Just like this.
yeah, just. I'm, for the audience, we visualized fading away. Anyway, whatever. What the fuck? Sorry. I tried.
This is gonna be an old timer.
We're struggling.
This is gonna be an old timer.
Doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Books.
Just put that out there. Do you remember where we got to when we realized that we fucked up?
I was talking about Gremlins.
Okay, so we just
We're
gotta go.
talking about the cast.
All right.
Wait, well, I actually have a question that I didn't ask the first time.
Okay.
Because Stephen King, he read the audiobook for this, and he's done one or two, but this was one. Stephen King genuinely loves this story, and he loves audiobooks as well. I said about how he has two sons who he used to pay, I believe it was $18 per 90-minute tape, where they would read them a story. Really good for the time, especially, you know.
I mean, have you seen those advancements he's getting? I want fucking more.
Yeah, negotiating with their dad.
It's like, come on.
Yeah. So
One day I will write the Black Phone.
Did he write the Black Phone too?
No.
No, I mean there's only one Black Phone book,
Yeah,
Oh, is
it's
it?
only a short story.
but it's based on, I think, Joe Hill's like at least the idea of what if the grabber
Would have
grabbed
been,
him from
yeah.
hell.
What if the house was haunted?
What if there was a haunted phone?
Goddamn,
Joe Hill.
you know good ideas to follow in these genes.
I genuinely think Joe Hill like predicted the calling so and so at 3 a.m. TikTok trend
What?
with the Black Phone.
I called Freddy Fazbear at 3 a.m.
He answered.
What?
You really seen these YouTube videos?
No.
Do you see like it's the guy who's like drinking a gay potion at 3 a.m.? No,
I can't say I've seen that
I've
one.
not seen that one. It's so homophobic.
What do you mean?
He's got a friend with him. I can't remember this guy. I'm pretty sure he was actually kicked off of YouTube. I think he faked the girlfriend's death or something.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I might be wrong, but it's definitely the same guy who does the 3 a.m. videos. And he was like drinking a gay potion at 3 a.m. and he's got a friend with him, and he immediately starts like coming on to his friends and being like, you know, very pushy.
Oh, that's
and,
awesome.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
Predatory gay.
Hell yeah. Predatory gay potion.
What I found with a lot of those like 3 a.m. videos, it was always just like say it was in like 2016, for example, which I don't think it was. I think it was after that. It's just like calling Carrie Fisher at 3 a.m. She answered like right
Yeah.
after she died. Calling David Bowie at 3 a.m.
Yeah, those
he
ones
answered.
seem hilarious.
Calling George Michael.
I had a...
Yeah,
This is a tangent. I'll talk about it another time.
this is a tangent. We're in a tangent. So
Do you want to hear about it?
Yeah, fuck it, go for it.
Okay. I was just having like this really surreal dream where it was like, you know in Weatherspoons when you go to the toilet and it just keeps going?
Yeah.
It was like that, but it was genuinely like an MC Escher sort of like thing.
Honestly, if you're drunk in Weatherspoons, that's how it feels.
No, genuinely, we were like there was like one in Swansea
Yeah.
and it just kept fucking going. Like
Yeah.
not in the dream, in reality.
Yeah.
I went for a piss and literally you went downstairs, you went down a hall, you went back upstairs, you went round a corner, turned up, long
I
hallway,
remember.
down, up, corner, then you're there.
I remember this. She's not kidding.
You need a fucking sat nav to
No,
get
genuinely, when I went to the toilet there, because I remember this, it was my birthday last year, wasn't it? There was an old lady who got lost.
Yeah, no, genuinely.
Yeah, no, with
the
dead
back
serious.
rooms of Weatherspoons.
It was like a genuine backroom. So I was dreaming
yeah.
about this. And there was like someone I kind of knew, and like the vibes were all off. I saw a suicide in my dream, like a little, like someone jumping off, and everyone was like gathering around. I was just like, damn, the vibes are off. And then I was getting off, and then I was just like,
That's how I felt when Max
and
DeMoor died.
then I was in this fucking MCS fucking labyrinth of Weatherspoon's toilet, and this guy next to me just be like, okay, we've got to get out of here soon. And I just remember just being like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm so tired. I realized I was in a dream and I was just like, I'm fucking tired. And then I woke up. I was just sick of it. You ever got so annoyed in a dream? You're just like, I've had enough of this.
That's hilarious.
I did wake up from a dream the other day, but I can't remember it now. What I find when I go to Weatherspoons, it's always like the fucking confession dial from Heaven Sent.
It's funny that you mentioned dreams because there's fucking tons of them in this book.
Yeah, there's a lot of nightmare sequences.
Yeah, before I get into my thoughts on the book, I was saying about the audiobook about how it features an interview from Stephen King, which I thought was really interesting, and also music. That was meant to be by the fictional Sarah Titwell. This book, it won 3 awards for the best novel: the Bram Stoker Award, August Derleth Award, and the Locus Award. And it was considered quite well regarded. One thing I didn't mention the first time we recorded this, I'm going to start doing this, is I'll go through my own opinions, but I also have the Storygraph and Goodreads scores, because I thought they were really interesting. So I was quite middling on this book. I thought that there were some aspects it handled really well, like Stephen King does really good characters, and although I think this is the first of his stories I've read where I was like, this is kind of misogynistic.
Yeah.
Granted, the book less so than the miniseries. I found the characters very compelling. I really cared about the custody battle. I thought Devore was a great villain. But the whole ghost plot felt really disconnected. This is a long book. I think you said it was like 600 pages when you checked.
660.
Yeah. So, it's long, but it doesn't feel like a lot happens. And when I say that, I don't mean in plot. I mean in terms of there's like over 10 dream sequences that I feel like only one of which are relevant to the actual story. I struggled with it because in a lot of the Stephen King stories, like you said, it's situational, where like it's essentially what if this happens. Cell is another one I didn't know anything about, where it's just like, what if there was a phone pulse that made people into zombies? And it's like, okay, I get what the story's doing. I get where this is going. This was one of those books where like, yeah, go on.
Sorry to go on a tangent, but what kind of like exercise do you think he was doing when he came up with Cell? Is he like on the rowing machine?
I want to know his routine. Anyway, what's your routine when you go to the gym, Viv?
I run.
You run.
I run.
You're so good at it.
Thank you.
You know how like when you're on the treadmill, because I do this. Since we watched The Long Walk, I genuinely like anytime I get on a treadmill now, I'm thinking about The Long Walk.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legit.
Do you do that when you like out walking?
I'm asthmatic.
Yeah. But, like
My whole life's been a long walk.
not down. So now every time I'm going to be bench pressing, I'm going to be thinking about bag of bones.
How you yourself are a bag of bones.
Yeah.
When Viv goes to the gym, she's like a flock of seagulls.
I keep hitting my
Yeah.
ankle. I need to stop running.
Yeah.
We'll do stretches. I never know.
How do you run? Do you land on your heel?
I don't know. How else are you supposed to land?
Not on your heel.
Well, on your front toes?
No, like in the middle front. Yeah, heel
The
striking.
middle front?
Middle front, yeah.
Okay.
Middle of your foot, front. So.
Okay.
You sort of meant to like fall onto your foot. I know a lot about running technique because I've like tried running, but I'm not very good at it because I'm heavy as fuck.
Oh, okay.
I'm shaped like a bowling ball.
I'll change. I'll change my running technique.
But yeah, so I just couldn't tell where this was going. Like, I'm not saying I need a book to have a clear goal, but a lot of it's like, okay, we're focusing on the custody battle. And then Max Devore suddenly kills himself. And it's like, okay, this is very compelling. What's going to happen with that now? And it's like, nothing, we're going to do this ghost stuff.
Yeah.
And it
I
just
felt
felt
the exact same way.
Yeah,
about
it just felt
the miniseries.
very disconjointed. It felt very disjointed, and I really wanted to like it more. Being honest, I kind of fell off. You guys were with me when I started this book, and I was really hooked by the introduction to the characters and the grief aspect of it. I loved that we were getting sort of years of this man's life in a couple chapters of just him publishing books that he had previously written before his wife died, and since his wife's passing, he just wasn't able to put anything on a page. And you just really felt for his struggle and how he kind of felt like he wanted the world to stop, but everything just kept going, and everyone was still expecting him to produce work and make things. And you get a lot of stuff with Joe's family in this that I thought was really nice at the beginning. But as it went on, I just kind of fell off to the point where I kind of had to force myself to read this over the last 2 days. Like, I read 60% of this book in the last couple of days. And, I wouldn't say I'm a slow reader. It's just, I just found it hard, chapter to chapter, not knowing where it's going. Especially with the structure. It doesn't feel like progress happens very fast. You get a lot of character moments, and I do like the characters. Like, I find them compelling.
Oh yeah,
So-
name one of them.
Maddie?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
he
The
wasn't
bar is
lying,
low.
folks.
Yeah, I read the book. Cool. But some people love this book.
Yeah.
I posted on the Reddit about it, something I do usually do before we record these episodes, and this one got way more traction than any of the other books I posted about. It was still overall middling, and I think that
Like in the
in the Reddit page, some people were very, very positive of it. They love the atmosphere of it, but others really couldn't get past the pacing, and especially the age gap relationship, which is an aspect of it. I know Stephen King did it intentionally for it to be kind of controversial, for lack of a better word.
Hey, he wanted one last horror film.
He did.
Book.
Horror book, one last good story. I
wonder if he succeeded.
mean, he thinks he did. He loves the story. Stephen King, no, sorry, because I put the initials for Storygraph. So the score on Storygraph,
Stephen King.
Stephen King. On Storygraph, it got 3.7. And on Goodreads, it got 3.92. Now, book sites kind of operate on the same rule as letterbox sites, where it's like, it's going to be around 3. If it's less than 3, it's probably shit.
Yeah.
If it's more than 4, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But what I found interesting is I went back to look at the previous books and adaptations we looked at, and this got higher than... it was higher than Cell. It was lower than Salem's Lot, lower than Long Walk, lower than Shawshank, and so on. It was higher than Christine.
Really?
Yeah. Well, not by much. I think Christine was like 3.4, but I just thought that was really interesting.
I'm guessing more people have read Christine.
Yeah, it could be because of the amount of reviews, perhaps.
I do suppose, like, maybe some people who are reading this are older than they would be when they've read Christine, and this kind of does lean towards an older audience.
Also, I will say, as much as I loved Christine, it's funny that my critique of this book is not much happens and it's too long, whereas Christine is longer and arguably has less happening, but I've loved those characters
it's got a
so
cool
much.
car.
It does have a cool
Yeah,
car.
well, Christine has the cool hook of evil car, where this has the
Exactly, it's
the
like
hook of evil
house, but also
no,
not
evil
really.
guy.
Evil guy, yeah.
evil rapist,
Sexy
man.
tree.
Evil rapist.
Sexy tree.
Do we want to talk about the sexy tree?
Yeah, that tree
we'll
was
talk
sexy.
about the sexy tree. The title of this, Bag of Bones, comes from a quote by Tom Hardy, Venom himself.
Almost half.
The most brilliantly drawn character in a novel is but a bag of bones. I think is a very interesting
does that
quote.
mean?
It's basically like you can write the best character ever. They can be perfect as a character, but compared to a real person, they are nothing but a bag of bones.
Oh.
So real people are much more complex. I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest. Why it's called Bag of Bones? I don't really feel like
Because he's a writer.
that theme. Yeah, but I don't feel like that theme really comes through.
I can
Do you
see
disagree?
it. I can see why he would have brought that philosophy in to when he played Picard's clone in Star Trek Nemesis.
What? Is that Tom Hardy?
Yeah, that is Tom
Oh,
Hardy.
right, okay.
Wait, were you referring to Thomas Hardy?
I was referring to Thomas Hardy, but also I was just confused because I didn't know Tom Hardy was in that.
Yeah, he plays. Yeah,
I haven't seen
Not
like
bad.
much of the shows, but I've seen so many of the Star Trek movies.
yeah.
Nemesis is one of them. It's not a good movie.
It's not a good one.
It's
Is
not. It's not a good movie.
It? No.
Yeah.
It's not the worst one.
Yeah,
What's the
Wrath
worst
of
one?
Khan.
Could ignore
For
the
my
dates.
money, probably the Final Frontier, which has like the greatest concept of them
What's
all.
that? 6?
5.
Ah.
It's what if the Star Trek, the Starship Enterprise crew went to meet God?
Yo, that's cool.
Isn't that one?
No, one is
They meet God in one.
they meet Vija in one.
Yeah, that's basically God.
It's a different. No, this is like the literal
God, wow.
old
That's cool.
man beard God.
That's cool.
Whereas Star Trek, the motion picture, is just like, let's see if we can find this old missing vessel, Voyager, and it's like this ethereal being called Vija.
And then
fair.
they go through the portal in 2001.
Yeah, really pretty movie. Boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was taking influence in 2001.
No, 2000. I mean, I'm not like.
Oh yeah, me a notorious hater of 2001.
Yeah.
I've got 2010 at home. I might watch that soon.
It's got Jaws in it.
It does have Jaws in it. A shark in space.
What will they think of next? That sounds like a fucking Star Trek plot.
Let's write that down. Shark in space.
Shark in space. We could make an asylum film with that. And
Yeah.
they'll give us the exact amount of money we already have.
Oh, which like, which person who's like on like the D list of just like people who like we might get on Big Brother should we cast in the lead role?
So the British, and they would be in it.
Yeah, I mean, notoriously,
Who was that one guy who won I'm a Celebrity that one year?
a few people have done it.
Which one's like one of the earlier ones though?
Gino D'Acampo,
Yeah.
Tony Blackburn.
Yeah.
I mean, Gino D'Acampo is like been like cancelled now, so
Oh, bro, they'll be cheap.
Perfect.
yeah. I remember the week he got cancelled. Just like I went into Asda and like all his cooking stuff was on sale.
Oh, really? Oh.
It's like going to CEX and see all the comedian section. It's just like cancel people.
Yeah, it's just like we got so much Russell Brand.
Yeah.
Oh, back of bones.
A bag of...
Did you have any other points?
On Star Trek?
No,
yeah. Which is your favorite series?
The series? I have no idea. I watched Discovery.
Did you?
Yeah.
No.
It was right.
That's cool.
That's what introduced me to Split Diopter.
Really?
Yeah, because there was a frame where one woman's face was fucking massive, and I was like, why does it look like that? And then I found out
Have
what
you
a
seen
Split
Picard?
Diopter was. No.
Oh.
I didn't finish Discovery.
Oh.
It was
Yeah, I've
it
only
was
seen
fine.
like
It was
I don't
alright.
even know if I finished the first season of Discovery.
I definitely watched the second season. Well, yeah. Star Trek. My dad loves Star Trek. It's not really
It's
my
his
thing.
Doctor Who.
Yeah, genuinely it is his Doctor Who.
My dad did not like Star Trek.
Did you like Doctor Who?
He liked Star Wars.
Like Star Wars? No. He's always like a mega normie.
Yeah, he liked Star Wars and he liked war films where black people were the enemy.
Oh, damn.
It's funny that you say that. There's a black person in this movie.
There is a black person.
Are they the
But-
enemy?
Yeah, well, depends on your opinion. Just to sort of bring my...
Is it
thoughts
indulging
home.
in racist cliches? Who knows?
We can talk about that. Surprisingly, though, I didn't find much discussion on that.
Really?
Yeah, I genuinely was looking for discussion on that. I'll talk about more why when we actually talk about the specific scene. But, yeah, just to cap off my thoughts on the book, there's an epilogue in this book where the character sits down with another character and essentially explains the plot. And it was great because it finally helped me understand it, but it did make me wonder if King kind of knew that it was kind of disjointed.
Cool TLDR for a book.
Yeah, genuinely. It was just like, so what? So why was she haunting? Oh, because like she wanted to get revenge on the things. It's like, oh, okay, I get it now. This book drops its title 5 times. And
That's
it
pretty
has
cool.
2 references to other Stephen King books. One we've done an episode on. It mentions Ray Garrity. It's just the name. A lot of people say that Stephen King does reuse names, which, he probably just does,
Yeah.
as a little reference for himself.
I know other writers do that.
Yeah. We also get a mention of Shawshank, the person who shoots Maddie up.
There
and
may also
riddles
be
her
other
with bullets.
references to books you haven't read yet.
They might be. That's actually a fair point.
Yeah. For example, there's a giant dark tower hanging over the city.
I'm so excited for Mike Noonan to come back in the Dark Tower.
Oh, it's gonna be like the fucking Avengers, isn't it?
I'm going to be so lost because I'm the one
The
who's read
portals are
them.
going to open and Pierce
Yeah.
Brosnan's going to walk through.
I'm going to be on it just like...
Rank, I need you to distract fucking Barlow.
Oh no, my headphones fell off.
I'm going to be so lost because I've already said how my memory for these are waning because I'm reading them at such frequency and watching the adaptations. We're going to get to Dark Tower and I'm going to be like, who the fuck is this car? Like, what the fuck is this? Am I meant to know who this is?
Is Pennywise in Dark Tower?
Yeah, I think so.
That makes sense. He's like an
Yeah.
alien.
Yeah, it's like the turtle stuff,
Is Dark Tower like science? It's like science fiction fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more so fantasy, I understand.
Yeah.
I don't know. Matthew McConaughey.
I'm very interested when we get to it, but it will literally be like the last thing we ever do. So
Yeah.
know.
Interesting
Group
that,
suicide!
interesting that when I came up with the concept, I was literally looking at the copy of the Dark Tower that I own, and I've owned since 2017
Yeah.
and never opened.
And you will have to wait another 5 years, maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. However long this takes.
I mean, you can start reading it now.
I mean, I've only got the first one, the Gunslinger. So.
No. God knows what I'll do when we get to them. We have to plan that so far in advance. I know how
we
to
will
do
move
it.
that to weekly episodes,
Oh,
so you
yeah.
have even less time.
Oh god.
Daily episodes.
No.
Book a day.
I'll be like listening to the audiobook because it's 5 times speed.
And it's fucking Stephen King's sons.
Oh god, yeah.
I mean,
doing
I
a
think
separate
I think the
chapter.
movie at the very least only adapts the first book. So
That's all right then. I don't know what Mike Flanagan's plans are, if he's even still working on it.
I don't know. He's probably. I mean, he's finished Carrie now.
Yeah.
He's probably producing to some capacity on Clayface.
Yeah,
Still.
I'm not sure. We'll see, I guess. But this does also mention Shawshank. I can't remember if I actually said that or not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's all my thoughts on the book.
So, shall we go into our thoughts on the series then?
Yeah.
Bev, do you want to go first?
Sure, why not? I really struggled with this one. I'm gonna be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too personal or anything, but I had like a really rough time watching this. It didn't bring out the best in me.
That way you're ill.
Yeah.
Do you think it was the illness, or do you think it was just?
It was the combination. It like amplified it a little bit.
Yeah, kind of when
Yeah.
you're sick, you want comfort viewing.
Yeah. And then I was watching Pierce Brosnan in a wooden cabin trying to drown a girl, and I'm just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
could
that hard.
And I was just like, I don't know where this is going, man. And like, this looks ugly. It looks like a daytime TV show.
Yeah.
And I don't care about any of the plots. Man,
Pretty bad.
I didn't have the best time, but then the last 30 minutes were pretty funny because they were kind of stupid. So
Yeah.
No Return to Salem's Lot for you.
no Return to Salem's
No.
Lot. Listen, not everyone could be Return to Salem's Lot.
That's true.
Yeah.
What about Cell? Would you rank above or below
Listen,
Cell?
Cell was so simple that I
Yeah.
could kind of sit back
I get you.
and be like, this is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
But this is just like, so much shit was being thrown at me every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if I cared, I'd be able to, to like stick through this. But then it would cut back to the previous bullshit it was throwing at me. And I was like, okay, his wife's dead and she's communicating. Oh, there's a custody battle. Oh, he's going back in time. There's a moose that's communicating. There's a hot tree, and when he touches it, he vomits. there's a car chase. The car blew up.
Chase.
The car blew up.
I can't believe you're just gonna skip past a sexy tree.
I
That tree
mentioned.
is so sexy.
I already spoke about the tree.
I know, but we didn't have that recorded.
But yeah, he touches it. He I mentioned that he touches it. He
You did.
vomits.
But, like, we
we're
haven't
never
mentioned-
gonna. Yeah.
We have to go into like how sexy the tree is, though.
Yeah. It's got the fucking midriff. It looks
Belly button.
Yeah.
and the belly
Would you?
button. Yeah.
You'd fuck a tree.
Fuck that tree. I was like, did they find that tree, or was that like?
Yeah, I'm genuinely curious about like, because it's obviously not carved or anything.
No.
As real, I guess it's either a prop or a real tree.
Yeah.
But then trees, nature is kind of like
Beautiful in that way.
it is. It's like how flowers are very vaginal.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Well, I'll use this to go into my thoughts on the miniseries. I didn't read the book, but
Yeah.
I watched this all in one go, as I said. If you told me before it started that this would end with Pierce Brosnan fighting a Creed album cover, I would not have believed you, but here we are.
I did say this before, but I do wonder if there's genuine Evil Dead influence.
Yeah, it did feel that way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Mick Garris is friends with Sam Raimi.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone's friends with
Sam Raimi's in... correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. We'll get onto it eventually, so we'll find out if I'm a big dum-dum. I'm pretty sure Sam Raimi has, like, a supporting role in The Stand.
Really? That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
That'd be cool.
Like, literally, like, 30 seconds or something, but it might not even be The Stand.
like a
It might be
Coen
a different one of
Brothers
his productions.
sort of
but-
thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought the first part of this, because it's 2 episodes, I thought it was really engaging. I thought it was a little bit slow at times, but for the most part, I was kind of invested. I was like, okay, they're putting all these puzzle pieces here. I want to know what it comes to. Second episode didn't really deliver on that for me, so I wouldn't say necessarily I like it. I like the promise that was set up, and the second time watching was mostly for notes, but I did feel like, okay, I see where it's going for. It's just not. It's not one of my favorites. It's perfectly fine. I wouldn't say it's the worst we've covered. but it's not the best.
I wouldn't say it's the worst. It's definitely my least favorite that we've seen so far.
Yeah, I
That's fair.
think that's the difference, isn't it? It's like I said, I enjoyed a lot of aspects about the book, but sometimes when things are middling is when they're at their weakest.
Yeah.
Like Cell was terrible, both the film and the book, but also that kind of has its appeal.
Yeah.
Whereas, when something's kind of mid.
And we were saying this.
And this is an
before.
hour longer than Cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were saying this previously, but this does feel like Stephen almost hitting like his cliches to the point where I said, is this a self-parody at a certain point?
Which it kind of could be because, he was working on writing at the time. He was obviously reflecting on his own writing style.
I did ask if he was was he suffering writer's block or something? Not just because of the content of the book itself, but the general frustration of the story itself feels kind of like that.
Yeah, but like I said, I feel
but in the same way, it feels like Stephen King's never suffered true writer's block. So this is how he portrays it, and it's so funny.
I think it's it's perfectly natural to have these feelings. I think it's perfectly acceptable as well to let writers grow and like tackle subject matter they haven't done before. Like I was really excited when I realized this was a story about a white writer in Maine going to a small town and having writer's block. But one thing I do want to just mention, and this is a tangent, but
I think we should have
this
many
is all
tangents.
tangents.
Yeah, I think we should just have as many tangents as possible.
Yeah,
to keep things lively. Go.
It's kind of wild that the people who made the movies never did Stephen King movie.
The what?
Sorry, what?
Like Scary Movie, Disaster.
Oh!
Imagine one of those just called Stephen King movie.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny.
Well, I don't know. He's pretty easily parodiable.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have those people that make fun of how he writes women, which I'd never really understood until this specific adaptation.
It's funny how, considering stuff we've covered, Christine was the only other one where it felt like there was some misogyny, but that felt part of the text.
Yeah.
This is one where it doesn't feel like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Other than one specific part of the story, with the whole the sexual assault. Yeah. But other than that,
I don't know how monetizable that word is.
Yeah. I just have to. Well, not monetized at all, but YouTube is insane.
All that money we get.
Yeah, but
Hey,
YouTube's just
at
insane
some
with
point-
things, though, isn't it? It's like none of our stuff is monetized, and it's still copyright claims at all.
Yeah. Well, they can have all that money we don't get.
Yeah. So yeah, that aspect of it is complicated, but also in terms of the other women in this, I really cared about Maddie reading the books. But in the miniseries, I just don't feel like we have enough time. I weirdly felt like this was simultaneously too long and too short. Like it could have been a film
Schrodinger's
with
length.
Yeah, exactly. It could have been a film that was really dense, things happen quickly, and that would have been okay. But it was there were a lot of scenes of just Pierce Brosnan doing stuff that weren't really advancing the plot or giving us any character.
We need 6 more scenes of him having nightmares and him
exactly.
struggling to write.
You would love the deleted scenes. Deleted scenes are just. I don't think there's a deleted scene with any other characters. It's just
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of them, and I'm going to get onto this when we talk about it just a little bit more in depth later. But in all of them, he drinks.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
interesting. Sorry, Viv. I kicked you.
It's okay.
But then on the flip side, I think the characters are so compelling that you could have maybe had a longer mini-series, maybe with shorter episodes, because it's funny when it says a mini-series and its episodes are an hour 20. That's a film,
Yeah.
essentially.
Especially when there's only 2 parts.
Yeah. Of course it is a mini-series.
Because it was all in one.
but,
Was it all in one?
No, it was one night after the other, wasn't it?
So it's different in the UK and in the US.
Okay.
So in the US, it aired over 2 nights on the 11th and 12th of December 2011. In the UK, it was aired as a full 3-hour film, with ads, on the 29th of December 2012. So a full year after.
Damn, really, yeah.
Yeah. And then it was put on DVD in early 2013, which is the one.
Yeah. And yeah, I just feel like they could have maybe given us more scenes with mainly with Maddie and Kyra. Kyra especially, considering the whole story kind of based around her. She's in the book a lot, and maybe it's because they didn't feel confident directing a child.
Yeah.
But
She's
the
on the
whole
poster.
story. Yeah,
Should be
she's
more
the
about
whole
her.
story is built around her. And she has 2 scenes with Mike.
Yeah.
One scene with her own mother. So I just thought that was insane. But saying about you said about how it came out in December, That's kind of mad considering this was filmed in August 2011.
Yeah, it was a really quick turnaround, but I guess Mick Garris knew what he wanted. Like, I'll get onto this when we talk more about the production and the miniseries, but he had been wanting to make this for years.
See? Well, do you want to go into it now?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you make this? You don't have to. I can keep
No,
saying
I
shit.
can do it. I can do it. You don't trust me to do it?
So
We've done 7 episodes of this. You want to fight? You want to fight?
I don't think I could beat you in a fight, so I'm not going to.
I wouldn't fight you. You're too lovable.
Oh,
You're a coward.
I'd fight Viv. I would lose. She would like.
Yeah,
she's
quick.
She's a biter.
You've seen how fast I can run.
Yeah, she's quick and she's mean. Like, I mean, in the sense of you're gonna be. I fight with honor, and Viv just got you.
You know how Dee fights in that one episode where she just
Yeah.
throwing her arms?
Oh, you mean I will eat your babies, bitch.
I will eat your babies, bitch!
That was the first laugh out loud It's Always Sunny got from me for rugby.
I can't remember my first laugh out loud. It's Always Sunny.
God.
We may have already mentioned, but there is going to be something I'm going to say about Always Sunny. There might actually be 2 things, but I'll let you sizzle on the other one. So this was directed by Mick Garris, as we mentioned.
Stephen King heavyweight.
Yeah. The original Mike Flanagan. Friendship ended with Mick Garris. Now Mike Flanagan's my best friend.
I'm glad we kept that.
Who's that?
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
So, apart from his Stephen King adaptations, Sleepwalkers, The Stand, The Shining, etc., Mick Garris also directed Critters 2 and Psycho 4. Teleplay is by Matt Venny, who has done some straight-to-DVD sequels to horror movies like White Noise 2, Mirrors 2, Fright Night 2, that being the Fright Night remake.
He shouldn't have directed Bag of Bones 1. He should have directed Bag of Bones 2.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't direct any of them. He wrote them.
Oh,
Really?
damn, yeah.
Yeah, you fool.
Fuck.
You fool.
Can we do that again?
No.
Can you say it again?
No,
Can you say it again?
only if you delete the entire recording and we start from the beginning.
Easy for you. Say it again. He shouldn't have written.
So, yeah,
He shouldn't have written Bag of Bones 1. He should have written Bag of Bones 2.
That's so good, Viv. You didn't force me to change anything there.
Ah!
What the fuck?
This is evil.
Sorry.
Music. Music for this was composed by Nicholas Pike, who also worked with Mick Garris on most of his work. Also wrote the music for Graveyard Shift, which is another Stephen King adaptation. One that I don't really know that much about. I don't know about you two.
Never heard of it.
I've heard of it, but I couldn't tell you anything about it.
We'll get onto it at some point, like we're going to get onto all of them. Director of photography, and Viv, this is where you can point your criticisms to in regards to how this looks. Barry Donlevy, who worked on the Woody the Woodpecker movie and 72 episodes of Smallville.
Yeah.
I wonder which 72.
I don't know. I don't know how many episodes of Smallville there are, but
It's like 10 seasons, so quite a
22 season.
Yeah.
Okay, say it's 22.
It's like a good third.
A good third of.
Yeah, fair.
Damn. Edited by Andrew Cohen, who worked on my favourite DCOM, Can of Worms, and one of Toby Hooper's last movies, Gin.
Yeah.
And Patrick McMahon, who worked on John Carpenter's The Ward and the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You've only... Oh, no, you had seen it before.
Yeah, no, I recently
That's where he took all the
rewatched,
inspiration for all the
Elm
nightmare
Street.
sequences.
Yeah, that's why they're so good.
That's why they're so good.
Yeah.
That's why they're so good.
I've recently watched 2 Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Those being A Nightmare on Elm Street and Black Phone 2.
Yeah.
Black Phone 2, Dream Warriors. So, yeah, this stars Pierce Brosnan from Mamma Mia and from James Bond.
In that order.
And Mamma Mia 2, Here We Go Again.
Well, I was going to say he's also in another Stephen King adaptation, but no, it's fine. It's
Mamma
fine.
Mia, Here We Go Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. What other adaptation is he in?
The horrors of alcoholism.
Lawnmower Man And we actually have someone who's in Lawnmower Man 2 as well, which is Matt Frewer.
I thought you meant amongst us.
Amongst
Surprise.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm actually in Lawnmower Man too.
Damn. And it came out in 96.
Hey, damn it. You know what it is?
Damn.
I'm on that grind set.
I wouldn't be surprised if your mum was in one of these. Like, she's just everywhere. Like, well, my mum's in Greece, and you're like, my mum's also in Greece. She's always everywhere.
My mum's also in Lawnmower Man too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have Matt Frewer, who is Max Headroom, who you know now.
I know.
Yeah.
On a previous
He's in
episode
that
of a
Eminem.
different podcast, you didn't know what
He's
Max
in that
Headroom
Eminem.
was. Yeah, Rap God.
Yeah, he's in Rap God.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, the Rap God music video is a parody of Max Headroom.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like he got in front of Tom Baker. He was like, no
Yeah.
more of this, thank you.
Yeah.
Have you seen the version of Rap God where it's to banjo and kazooie music?
No, I haven't.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's
really
really good.
Just the concept of it. I haven't heard it. But
Oh, I think you'd like it. Yeah, so Melissa George, who, Joe, I know you have seen Triangle.
Yes.
She's the lead in Triangle. A
She's
movie I've
pretty
not
good.
seen,
I like
but a movie I
Triangle.
have seen, Mulholland Drive. She's in it. I don't know who.
she the lady around the corner.
No, this is the actress who plays Matty.
Ah, of course.
Yeah. I assume she's one of the actresses in one of the scenes.
Am I driving you insane?
No. I just didn't know if that one sounded really organic. So I didn't know if that was like on purpose or not. Sorry, go on.
We've also got Annabeth Gish from Mystic Pizza
Mystic
Yeah.
Pizza.
and Midnight Mass.
Yeah, she's fab in Midnight Mass. I recognised her straight
Midnight
away.
Pizza.
She's aged incredibly. Just like, because she
does.
she looks the
Mass.
same as she does
What?
now.
Mystic Mass.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she looks the same as she does now. She'd be drinking that vampire blood.
She do be.
I mean, it's not like this was like.
Oh, fuck. I forgot that. Yeah, sorry. My bad. I was like, book him out in 98. This is
It's been 10 years.
Yeah. Okay, that's fully on me. I'm really like, wow. She's aged so well in the last 10 years.
Beautiful.
Beautiful woman.
Don't
What is
look
she,
a day
drinking
past.
blood?
It's because she's unproblematic.
Yeah, it is.
So we've got Annika Noni Rose, who is Tiana in Princess and the Frog. Also, she was in the Dreamgirls movie.
Love the Dreamgirls movie.
She was playing Sarah Tidwell, but she was not the original person cast. That was Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child.
Who was in Freddy vs. Jason, which was also filmed in Canada.
She's the one who says in Freddy vs. Jason, right?
I think so.
Yeah. She calls Freddy a
Yeah.
and then Jason bashes her against a tree.
I'm gonna have to pull up the harmonica twice for that.
Sorry.
And that for all the times you say. Actually, bleep out the word. With
Please isolate that clip.
Son, you can't dance. You'll look like a.
It's okay. We're almost at the bit, and then we can carry on.
Such a shame that cannot be turned into a short because that's really funny. Right, so sorry. Go on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just some other people. Jason Priestley from Beverly Hills 90210 as Marty. Caitlin Carmichael, who is in Frank's Little Beauties or Frank's Little Darlings, the episode of Always Sunny.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense.
The
She looked
Little
like
Miss Sunshine episode.
yeah, she looked like
Jesus
in that
Christ.
bathing suit. She looked like she'd be whatever they're called.
Beauty
Those-
pageants.
Beauty pageants, yeah. Freaky things they are.
Beauty.
Shall we all sing Frank's little song?
I can't really remember it.
No,
I don't,
don't like
diddling-
diddling
oh yeah,
kids.
don't like diddling kids.
Nothing younger than my wife.
Frank,
older than
no,
my
nobody's
wife.
good. No, nothing makes it look like you want to deal with kids. They're writing a
Nose
song.
bleeding.
Yeah, I love that episode.
I love Always Sunny.
Yeah.
We've also got William Shallot as Max DeVore. He was in Inner Space and Gremlins. He played the priest in Gremlins, and I don't really remember that role too much. It's a very small part.
Okay,
No, because this is a really stupid joke.
go for it.
Do it,
What was the actor's name?
William Shallot.
I know his father. William.
What? What's his father's name?
William Onion.
What?
This is where we got to in the last recording.
I know, I don't know why I'm breaking now. Oh, so sorry.
It's okay.
I
That's
think
the
it just
stupidest fucking joke I've ever heard.
I think it just all built up. I've been trying to be normal this whole time.
Did we finally make it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do we reach the point?
Yeah, pretty much. We've also got Deborah Grover, who is in the TV series From, which Stephen King says is good, and also the movie Dick. She plays Reggie.
Hey.
If I took a shit and tagged Stephen King, he'd be like, "This is the best shit I've ever seen."
You think I would love for you to just like have like chiseled into your toilet like a Stephen King pull quote.
Yeah.
Genuinely, when we make a movie, we should just add him.
Yeah.
And then he'll probably be like, "This is amazing. Like, fair play, the man knows how to show." And I love him for it.
Hey, he loved The Flash.
He did love the
He
Flash.
did, and fair play. I loved it too.
Which it took me way too long to realise he probably just did that because he likes Andy Muschietti.
Oh, really? I thought he just loved the story.
He loves,
I mean, he did the It movies. So.
It's very compelling.
what's the main, his name?
Ezra Miller.
He loves Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Like Adam.
He loves punching Hawaiians. Yeah, so we're in uncharted territory
I
at
know.
this point.
Oh, finally.
Hallelujah!
Woo!
Yeah, I feel free.
Viv, can you just make sure we are recording? This is made up of 2 episodes, which were produced for the A&E channel, the TV channel, not the hospital department.
It's a weird channel. Like, I've never heard of that before.
Do you want to guess what channel it aired on in the UK? What
Ooh.
channel do the vibes give off?
Really weirdly, this is giving something my parents would watch.
I'm gonna give you a clue. It's not like a Sky channel. It's one you can get on Freeview.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's giving like
It's
my
a
parents
terrestrial
watch
channel.
Channel 5.
My parents watch a lot of. I'm going to say ITV.
Channel 5.
Damn,
It
well
does
done.
have major Channel 5 vibes.
It does. They've got their first.
I can just see those ad breaks cut into like the Channel 5 logo, and
Yeah.
they're just like, oh, come watch the Gadget Show.
Yeah,
He's going to be talking about a GoPro.
I used to watch so much Gadget Show.
I know.
we talked about this the other
We
day,
talked.
didn't we?
I think me and Joe talked about this. Just like I think. No, it was me, you, and Val.
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was.
I don't know where you were.
I was watching the Gadget Show.
Yeah. It's just like, I think one of my favourite things about the Gadget Show is how like a full like 15 minutes of it is dedicated to just naming off all
Yes,
the electronics in the
Yeah,
giveaway.
and you know, as a little kid who just wanted things and just seeing those things being
Yeah,
named,
you're
I'm
always
just
like, I
I need that.
I need that.
Hey, I'll have a PS3 and an Xbox 360.
Fuck, man. And then you just see like someone win it. I think I just wanted that stuff.
Yeah, it's like how you
Could
see
you imagine
kids
what kind of
when,
CX voucher you get? Off that?
Do you ever see those kids who'd win like the whole like you get like 5 minutes to run around a shop and stuff in your trolley?
Yeah.
Those used to anger me because those kids' strategies were terrible.
Yeah.
They'd be picking up individual items and not
No, you
like,
gotta be sweeping.
scooping.
Well, you gotta fit it in a trolley. You don't want to be like sticking random shit in there.
Well, maybe like not winning is a good sign because that's how Chris Chan started.
Well, they won on.
Really?
They won like a Sonic sweepstakes, and that's like how like
Good
just
for
like
them.
Sonic is like a big guiding light.
So any time anyone wins that, they'll just end up fucking their mum and going to prison.
And now
Exactly,
and
that's
why,
exactly the point.
That's why transphobia exists.
Yeah.
I know this is like really unrelated to Bag of Bones, but I sometimes like get like Instagram reels pop up and they talk about Chris Chan, and yeah, like I'm not gonna defend the things they did, but at least have the decency to like acknowledge that they were manipulated, and also
Isn't this like the definition of grooming?
I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of people just like, oh, and he is just like, no, she's a woman.
Lots of
you
people
know,
think
just because you don't like
yeah.
her doesn't mean that she's.
Lots of people's
Maybe she's
basic
not the best
decency.
representation of trans
Yeah.
people, but at
Yeah.
least have that.
Lots of people's basic decency
It's-
goes out the second someone does something morally objectionable, and like
No, it's just like it just kind of goes to show like they see like gendering someone correctly is just
a privilege.
yeah, it's a privilege that they could take away as soon as you're a bad person, rather
Yeah.
than them seeing them as that actually.
People's Joker kind of does that, doesn't it? Like on purpose,
Yeah.
like the abusive Joker boyfriend purposefully uses her dead name
Yeah,
just to hurt her, and even she's like, "You don't even know me by that name."
yeah.
This came up on Big Brother again, like massive tangent, but this came up on Big Brother because I don't watch Big Brother, but I know that
Did they have a
there's
trans person on
yeah,
there?
there's a trans guy on there,
Oh, I saw something about this. Yeah.
and I got really really pissed off about it, so I just disconnected because I don't even watch it. But about how like one of the women on there was like being transphobic, like misgendering him and saying like, oh well, he's a girl. Well, obviously not he's a girl, but purposely misgendering him. And it really pissed me off, especially because there were comments agreeing with him. And honestly, comments on the internet, I've realized now how many of them are just rage bait, like comments specifically, where it's just like, oh, fuck off, you're just saying whatever you can. But that really pissed me off because it is the whole thing of, you don't know this person by any other name than what they tell you.
Yeah.
Like, he tells you his name is whatever. Let's say his name is John. I know it's not. But he tells you his name is John. That's John to you. It's not for you to decide how you know them.
Yeah.
But I digress.
More
If you're transphobic, don't listen to this podcast. If you're pro-trans people, hi.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
we love you. Thanks for being a very decent...
Like if you're
I
doing
mean,
the
if you're
minimum.
transphobic
yeah.
and you made it this far,
Yeah, true. They're like, fuck. I love
just like
this
Bag of
podcast.
Bones.
I've been loving this podcast so far, and now I know that they like trans people.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
how do we get from Channel 5 to here?
Big Brother.
Big Brother.
Gadget Show.
Gadget Show.
Yeah.
Love the
Yeah.
Gadget
It's because they had
Anyway.
it's because they had what are the fake dicks called? Packers. They
Packers.
did Packers on the
The
Gadget
Gadget
Show.
Just like, oh, you can get all these different size packers.
They're pretty cool, actually.
Just like it's that montage at the end when one of the contestants would get, it's just like 1,000 Packers.
Do you want to be cool? Like, you know, just like going somewhere and just having like a bunch of packers on a bandolier.
Like Rambo.
Yeah. I mean, in my head, I was thinking Chewbacca, but I don't know. Rambo's better. Yeah, so this was produced for the networks that we mentioned literally just moments ago
Oh yeah, we didn't cut anything out.
No.
by Nice Guy Productions, which, as far as I understand, is Mick Garris's production company, as well as Headline Pictures and Senate Entertainment. The DVD release was by Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. Now, the last few notes I have about the production here, at least, is this had a budget of 15 million, which...
I'm guessing like 2 of that went to Pierce.
Yeah, I assume he's got a decent paycheck. I'm just going to go back to my notes for Salem's
gonna
Lot
say,
2004.
Can we have anything to compare it to?
That also had a $15 million budget.
What did?
Salem's Lot 2004.
The Rob Lowe one?
Really?
Yep.
That's
Interesting.
interesting. That felt way
It
more
felt-
dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got to assume it is for...
But maybe
Pierce
that's
Brosnan.
that's Australian money. That goes way further.
True. But I don't know about the Canadian dollar, though.
Yeah. 15 million in Canadian dollars is like 20 quid.
I mean, the 15 million that's quoted for both these are in US dollars.
So there we go.
So it's...
But 50 million in Australia, probably further.
Probably. I have no
probably.
idea.
Some things you got to consider. Obviously, Pierce Brosnan probably demands a bigger paycheck than all the cast of Salem's Lot combined.
All the water they had to get.
All the water to
Yeah.
make him wet.
Yeah. Just gallons and gallons
Yeah.
of it.
And not that it would make like a break the bank or anything, but you do have to spend more money when you're producing something for HD.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
I guess it was in that transitional period, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
I mean it was like 2011. Like HD was like starting to become a thing, like 2007.
They also do have like the makeup and stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
And-
That water effect of that woman transforming in the
that
bath.
was wild.
and this one is directed by Mick Garris, who say what you want, he's a bigger name than Michael Salomon,
Yeah.
who directed Salem's Lot 2004, so I don't know how much of a paycheck he demanded. As far as reception goes, IMDb users gave this 5.7 out of 10. Metacritic stands at 48%. Letterboxd stands at 2.6 out of 5. And does anybody want to guess the Rotten Tomatoes score?
Ooh,
Audience or critic?
You can do either if you want.
39.
45.
It doesn't have one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It doesn't have enough reviews.
wow. Does it have audience score?
Nope.
Damn. That's
It's-
pretty rare, isn't it?
It's wild. Like, literally nothing.
Huh?
So yeah, that's basically the people who made this.
And they should pay for their crimes.
I mean, like I said, I didn't love this. I don't know if I'm the most positive out of us on this mini-series. I'm definitely more positive than you.
You've got
the book.
Yeah,
to
my
start
problem is I've got problems with the miniseries and the book. And there are aspects of the book that I feel like I wish just were changed, that would have to be changed completely, because it's not that Stephen King did it poorly, it's just he wanted a different story than what I kind of think he should have done. So I think that the story with Kyra is really compelling, and I think that how Mike is a father figure I think he should have been more of a father figure to Matty rather than Kyra, because Devore is, he's much older, but they both like father figures.
Yeah.
And yet, obviously, King wanted to focus more on the loving relationship and not a familial one.
I thought that was the direction they were going to go, because they do have that scene in the bar with Sid, the brother.
Yeah.
They talk about their father.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like, okay, you put in the pieces there, and I do think that would have been a more compelling story, especially, she was pregnant.
Yeah, that's exactly. And
obviously how the story wraps up.
Yeah, especially with and it's clear that King was doing that. It's just he was doing it where Mike is a father to Kyra and a partner to Matty, and not a father to Matty and a grandfather to Kyra. But I don't know, I just feel like that's less compelling. I mean, a lot of the people don't like the age relationship in this. I wasn't that bothered by it because there is a lot of discussion in the book about the morality. Like, Mike is very aware of how it looks for him to show any interest in Matty, even hanging out with her as a friend. He knows what the locals think. So that is compelling, but also it's just, I don't know, I feel like the theming is there where if it had been about fatherhood in that regard, where he's like, well, I lost my wife, she was pregnant possibly with my child.
Or maybe you have it more paralleled more with what's the evil bastard's name?
Devore.
Yeah. Like as sort of more.
I was going to say Barlow.
He does sort of
Devore's giving a bit vampiric.
Yeah, he does.
But like having more parallel, but like they have like sort of similar struggles maybe, but I didn't really feel like they were going for that.
No, exactly. So it's like I don't want to criticize it too much for the things it's not, in terms of King wanted to tell a certain story and I think he should have adjusted it. But my main problems with the miniseries is more the atmosphere. Like you said, it feels like a daytime original. It feels like a Supernatural episode where
it feels like a bad Supernatural.
Yeah, where like things just sort of happen and like, oh, they got to burn the body at the end. Whereas I feel like
literally.
I feel like they could have made this atmospheric without having to change much. Like, for example, the fridge magnets. Like that is a massive part of the book. Like having to decipher what the fridge magnets mean. I think, I'm not saying they shouldn't have confirmed it was ghosts. Like, it's pretty early on. It's like, okay, there's ghosts here. But seeing the fridge magnets move and the screaming.
Yeah, I do wish it was like more like ambiguous, which is like, is he just delusional?
A ton of the problem I have with it is execution.
Yeah,
it looks ugly, and there's like, I don't know, there's no craftsmanship behind like any of the scares.
Style, there's no substance to it.
It's completely devoid of atmosphere.
Yeah, like in the book, like during the night, Mike hears a lot of in the book. It's a young boy who was drowned. He hears a lot of like his crying, and one of the bits I really liked in this was when well, it happens a couple times, but when the music starts playing by itself, and the one time where you can hear the lullaby and he comes downstairs, turns it off, and it's still playing and he's following it. And I feel like you could have had that with like the child crying, where it's, this has a lot of jump scares. Some of them did get me, most of them didn't. Where it is just, it's atmospheric. This is it's a beautiful location, but also in the nighttime it could be quite creepy.
Yeah.
And I just don't think it plays with that. And the jump scares that got me, I mean, you said, Garen, they made you laugh.
No, whether or not this is in the
fucking toilet shot of...
Yeah, I can't even remember if it was in this recording or the previous one that we lost, but...
I think it was in the previous one we lost, where I said about how, if not, it's a repeat, whatever, where I said about how this opens with a title card and some nice of the time music that then immediately cuts to like a woman drowning. And it did scare the shit out of me the first time I watched this, because I was like, I just finished the book, and I wasn't expecting the miniseries to be that good, but I wanted to get invested. So I made the room dark, I put my headphones on, put it on the TV, and yeah, it did scare me. And then the second one was right at the end of the first part, where there's the water in the tub, and there's the help I'm drown girl. And I think that bit's really fucking stupid. But I'd be lying if I didn't say it didn't make me jump.
What I do think is... I know you said you found the custody battle to be the compelling part.
Yeah.
I don't think that... correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think that plays as much a part in the miniseries as it might in the book.
Definitely doesn't in the miniseries.
Because I didn't find that compelling at all. No. I was kind of confused. A little bit, if I'm completely honest.
The book goes into a lot more detail. I mean, you even hear about like other family members who possibly could be in the running for custody. There's even mention of other family members who are in the battle for the custody who like could be options. Like there's an aunt who wants nothing to do with Kyra. There's also an uncle who's gay, and it's quite a interesting.
Can't have that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, because Mike is like, well, that shouldn't be a problem, and the lawyer's like, well, unfortunately, it's something we can use to our advantage.
1998, baby.
Yeah, we can use that to our advantage. So whether you like it or not, we're gonna have to be a
AIDS
little
has
homophobic.
happened.
Yeah, so
Have you not seen Priscilla, Queen of the Desert?
yeah.
When was that?
96, I think.
But I like there's one of the scenes I really like in this is the courtroom scene, which I fucking loved reading that in the book, like the back and forth. Although I will say, DeVore, I keep saying DeVore because I know a character called DeVore from something else. DeVore is a very compelling villain that isn't actually in a lot of the book. We see more of him in the miniseries, and I think that's less effective. So, like, in the book, he does call Mike up, but he's not there for the court scene. The first scene you meet him is the scene where they stone him in the water.
That was the first scene?
Yeah, which is really threatening in the book, and is goofy as fuck in the
so funny
miniseries.
Like, I think my notes are it's just after he vomits after touching the sexy tree.
It is, yeah.
And I was just like, this seems like a really precarious place to have your motorized wheelchair.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, it's an all-terrain vehicle.
Yeah, it's a quad.
It's got 4-wheel.
Also, the Rogette looks so happy throwing those stones.
Yeah. It's like, hey.
Hey, she's living her best.
It's giving kind of like their whole dynamic. Like, obviously, the stuff at the end is added where Rogette is there to attack and like he stabs her. No, that's added for the miniseries.
Isn't it like on like a pier or something? Or the final confrontation?
Yeah. It's and even that felt really goofy. Like,
what are you talking about?
just I don't know. That actress. I think the actress is good in the role.
Hey, she kisses him.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just odd. Yeah. It's an odd atmosphere that it goes for.
It's pretty goofy.
Personally, found the most compelling part of this to be the quiet moments of grief.
Yeah.
So just
when he's looking at the photos on the iPad.
Yeah, him looking at the photos on the iPad.
First generation iPad.
You know, that's like him holding the guitar. Him just like smelling the dress when he finds that when he goes to the cabin, and him listening to the voicemail.
Yeah.
Only problem with that is why is the voicemail so flirtatious?
Yeah, I hate like that. That's kind of giving.
Do you not do flirtatious voicemails anymore?
I don't have a voicemail.
No. Well, that's why.
I mean,
if you did, it would be very sexy.
I mean, just like I'm not here to answer the phone, but you know, leave a message and I may call you back if you're really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see you cringing. That's why I wouldn't have it as my voicemail.
It's borderline.
I'm not cringing.
It's borderline giving that energy. Of
what are you doing then?
I'm coming.
Oh. You know those when a woman dies in the media and they show like... No, I'm not letting you get past that.
Viv didn't acknowledge it. It's fine.
I didn't hear you.
You want to repeat it or should we move on?
After you said you were coming, I was just like, oh yeah, I can smell it.
Oh no.
You know when a wife dies and they're like watching a video montage? Obviously this didn't do that, but like the voicemail kind of felt like that.
Yeah.
Where it was just like a...
It didn't have a scene like under the blankets of just...
Yeah.
What are you doing, baby? What are you filming?
Which I'll give it.
Put
it
the
could have.
camera away.
Our bed.
No, that's the thing. That's why I say like maybe this could have been longer. Like in terms of episodes, not in terms like the structure would need to be entirely reworked, but give us more time with these characters because one of the reasons I think they're not compelling in this is because you don't get anything with them. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just I always.
We don't really get a scene where they're just like kind of chill. Yeah, that one scene where he's like reading to her and they're having dinner.
Yeah.
No, you have like odd moments on there that are just not that well executed.
Yeah.
I think Pierce Brosnan's good at reading bedtime stories.
Yeah,
he can be on CBeebies.
That's the thing. It's just I don't know. I don't think it's anyone's fault. I don't think any of the acting is bad. I don't think anything specifically wrong. I think
I kind of feel so hungry.
It fucking ate the apple.
Okay.
No, that's fine. That's what I said to what I was going to say about the acting. About just like...
Oh, male acting crying.
Well, yeah, I talked to him when we first recorded this about male acting crying, and Pierce Brosnan, I don't know like whether you could blame him or directing, but he's really good at the quiet grief, and like the somberness. I don't think he's great at the whole like crying aspect of it. But I also don't think it's great that they make him like hold her dead body after she gets destroyed by a bus, and it's just all kind
and
of
he
set
sees
up.
the
Oh, that's why it's
pregnancy
called.
test.
Yeah, it's
That's why it's called Bag of Bones. She's the Bag of Bones.
in a way, I guess.
Aren't all women
all
a
of
bag of bones?
Talk
got
about the
him.
women. Talk about women.
Which one?
Go on.
Name a woman.
I'm all
Joe.
ears.
Name a woman.
Joe.
That's you.
That's the woman in the name.
No, I think that's a cop.
Fine. Sarah.
Sarah who?
Sarah. In the book, the cabin is called Sarah Laughs, which is an insane name for a cabin.
What would you call her?
Just it's not a sentence. Sarah Laughs.
Maybe that's her name.
No, it's not. Her
It's
name
like,
is
it's like that one subtitle from fucking Stranger Things that goes around on the internet, just like 11 pants.
no, it's no, it's Sarah Tidwell is her name. What are our thoughts on the Sarah Tidwell storyline?
I find it very odd that there is such clear footage of her performing on the iPad.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, no, that really fucking bothered me.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's like it's probably only gonna like bother like me and you and like.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, but it's really funny
Some
to hear that
random
you
person
were
out
bothered
there.
by it.
But yeah, I thought it was an intriguing story. That's genuinely all I knew about Bag of Bones before.
Really?
This.
Well, the iPad footage?
No, I knew there was that bit of her singing at the old timey
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah.
and
It felt like such whiplash. I'm not saying that Stephen King doesn't tackle these sort of like really heavy subject matter. Like
Yeah.
oftentimes he does. But just in this sort of context, it felt so
It felt
dark and out of place.
It felt very
especially with how
disjointed for what it
how it
was.
was executed.
it's
it's horrific.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a
And, like,
horrible scene.
It's weird because I don't want to criticize it for being that because it's meant to be, but I borderline think it goes too far. Like borderline.
it's
I don't think it's that it goes too far. It's more that like I don't think like the filmmaking gives enough weight to what it is showing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's-
Maybe that's it.
it's like very sloppy and it's like really comically evil.
Yeah.
I know recently we watched Perfect Blue
Yeah, we did.
and I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as I know you do, Viv.
I know. I just like I harp on about because whenever I see you give something 3.5, I'm just like, oh, it's as good as Perfect Blue. It's
The Willies is as good as Perfect
the
Blue.
Willies is dog shit, my dude.
The Willies is just as good as Perfect Blue. Anyway, I said like part of the reason why I didn't love it as much, and who knows, if I watch it again, maybe I will like it more. I did like the film overall. 3.5 is not a bad score, but
Go on, Garrett. Don't touch my sofa.
I do find a lot of media that does sort of depict sexual assault and it's
Censor that with
obviously that's not something that anybody is supposed to feel comfortable watching.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the intent to make you feel uncomfortable. But sometimes it does sort of like feed into like the perverse nature of
the voyeuristic nature.
yeah,
Of it.
it's
Yeah.
like especially like when a lot of it is. I know this is a generalization, and there's so much more that factors into it, but so much of it is done by men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I obviously I'm coming from this from a male perspective as well, but I don't know. A lot of that sort of media does sort of like repulse me, and
yeah.
not in like a way that it can't be done, because I do think there are some genuinely like really good depictions of sexual assault. Like not Perfect Blue, but Blue Velvet is like an incredible like it's very visceral, and it's like it's really fucking upsetting to watch, but it's like masterfully crafted.
Yeah.
I don't
I
feel
often-
the same sort of
I
like,
often
sickness.
I often misquote the the Smiling Friends bit. You know when they come out the cinema, just like
Just like, oh, I thought I thought the scene where Gwimble like whacked him with a hammer was just
Yeah.
like really tastefully
I often
done.
misquote that. Just be like, I thought that sexual assault scene was very masterfully done.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
I
I
think-
can see them do that. Yeah,
It is
Yeah.
it is a strange thing to like say, but there is like this. It feels almost dumb saying like you can do a scene like that
No,
It's
that's
Taste
you know what's that's
awfully-
interesting. You're reminding me of something from the book, where afterwards, after the story, Mike does not go back to writing,
Yeah.
and one of the reasons is because of how he's seen so much death now and so much like horrific stuff.
Yeah.
And he genuinely says, like, how am I able to write about something like death when I know now the weight it carries?
Mm.
And it's really interesting of like how you say that you could kind of tie that to sexual assault, where it is just like
How
you
do you
see this
depict
and how
something?
do you? Because I would never say it shouldn't be depicted. It is something that happens and it is something that's horrific. I think for me the
I think it's
difference
important
is
to depict these sort
Yeah,
of
yeah.
things.
especially because sometimes people don't even understand, like, obviously this is a very exaggerated example, but it's also something that could realistically happen. And one of the
Especially
reasons,
given this time period.
yeah,
And like
Yeah.
all the implications of
yeah,
it.
yeah. And one of the reasons that like sex education in general is so important is because a lot of times people don't understand what counts as sexual assault.
Yeah.
Obviously, this very
Yeah.
blatantly does. But yeah, I think for me, it's like it was horrific, and it was probably like it was horrific on purpose. But I think it's more that it's so
And I'm not
disjointed
I
from
want to make
the
it
rest
clear
of it.
that I don't think executing it as well, but by making it more abstract, that can work. Sometimes it can work in a way where it's just like it's so like just static and
Yeah,
so, but it
there's-
definitely felt like they were trying to make it like kind of horrific, but they were sort of like stumbling
I-
at it.
Obviously,
Yeah.
the depicting it is not the issue; it's how you depict it.
Yeah,
Recently, like it's probably my favorite film of the year. But Sorry Baby has one of the most incredible depictions of
Yes.
sexual assault I have seen in a film,
Yeah.
and they show fucking nothing.
Yeah. It's all an implication.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
I-
you still like that. For anybody who hasn't seen Sorry Baby, do, it's incredible. But a character does get sexually assaulted, and it's entirely shot as she walks into a house, and we stay on the shot of the house for an uncomfortably long period of time until she walks out of it, looking shell shocked.
I think it's part of that as well. Like later on in that part, it's just like it's the explanation that she gives,
Yeah.
like in a very deadpan kind of way. It's very effective.
Yeah, it's very arresting, and I genuinely think there's nothing. It's not that there's nothing wrong with depicting it. It's how you depict it.
I think also it's the focus of the characters. Like in this, it's very obvious that in the book, especially like the murder of her child and things. Obviously, things that do happen. In
But
the
yeah, just like that
miniseries.
on top of it as well.
Yeah, but I mean in the sense of it's clear that King is not creating a monster. He is creating someone empathetic. You're meant to think like, oh, she's like this vengeful spirit, but no, she's a victim. And they even emphasize that with like even in the miniseries where Pierce Brosnan at the end says like, I'm so sorry for what happened to you. And I appreciate that aspect of it all. I don't know. I think that in Sorry Baby, for example, I can't remember the protagonist's name, but we are following her story. I think the reason I'm not fussy on it in this is Mike is being told Sarah Tidwell's story.
Yeah.
She's not the focus. It feels like and I feel like I've seen people make this critique about other Stephen King stories. I've said about it with Fridging and
Yeah.
like the idea of women dying for a man's development, which I think arguably happens
Just
in
like
this.
just to give her a
where it's
motivation to then to be cursed.
where it's like
and then all the sort of the racist implications of just having
Yeah.
like a woman of color
Exactly.
being assaulted
Just like I
and
said,
then
I-
cursing them.
Exactly. I wanted to see about this, so we'll talk about this a lot more in our next episode, so at least as much as we can, being like respectfully, but like the magical black person trope.
Yeah.
And like I don't think this goes into it much, but like I tried to see if there was anyone else who kind of picked up on this, and I think that it's just this adaptation isn't that well known and well regarded.
Yeah.
That there was no one really on the internet who was like, I'm going to do a deep dive into the
Yeah.
racial implications of Bag of Bones. But she is the only person of color in this story. Yes, she is a victim. Yes, it would have
And her
been
daughter
realistic for
also
the time.
does.
Oh, of course, yeah, but that's
It's
what
a
I mean.
son
Yeah.
in the book.
Yeah, it is a son, yeah. And it is just, it's horrific. It does what it's clearly trying to do, but also I just feel like this is, again, something that they could have maybe expanded on, where it's just like, not expanded on the specific scenes of what happened, but more just put more thought into how we are trying to tell the story of this victim, what actually needs to be shown, and
Yeah.
what can be implied.
It's a very literal thing. Like I think I can't remember who said this recently. I don't even know if it was a conversation we had. This might have been something you talked about in your other podcast, First Time Flyers.
Available on all your
No, plug ahead.
No, I'm not plugging it right after talking about for like 20 minutes.
Okay. But I don't know where, but I remember a discussion happening where like music videos are just like just straight up like doing like showing the lyrics.
Yeah.
Just like it's not
Like
like
betraying it
interpreting.
like an exact interpretation of what is happening in the
Yeah,
song.
it's literal. It's not taking.
Yeah, it's
the
not, like,
text.
transformative. Yeah.
So I feel that's what does bring this down. It's not inventive enough. Like, hey,
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's embodying any of the themes and like maybe expanding
No,
on certain
it's-
ones. It's just trying to take what is on the.
it feels like, and I don't want to say this because Mick Garris has. This is the third Mick Garris adaptation of a Stephen King thing I've seen, and I don't want to give my thoughts away because we are going to be discussing some of them.
Very soon.
Yeah, one of them very soon.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. He's not like an auteur. Not that you have to be. I think he just feels more like a journeyman who's just like they can get the job done. They can get it done on budget and on time. But that's about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'd love to be. I'd love my opinions to be different. I haven't seen his adaptation of The Stand, for example. So who knows? I might be wrong about him. But yeah, I think that's the point where I was just like, okay, I'm just like
Yeah.
the intrigue that was set up is just like I'm not on board for this now. It's all the cards are on the table. I understand what the plot's going for.
I feel like kind of like almost a not even not a sequel, but it feels like it is sharing a lot of like thematic similarities with Salem's Lot a little bit.
Yeah.
Some of the locations look very similar to the ones from Salem's Lot 2004.
Yeah, they got that old like American Gothic sort of like housing,
especially like the church.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting you say about Salem's Lot because that was one where I started, I think, speaking about the idea of fridging as with Susan with that, but I felt like she was such a compelling character and involved enough in the plot. It actually made sense for her character and it didn't feel misogynistic.
Yeah.
But I want to sort of say about how Matty now, how this story is basically about her. It's basically about what she is fighting for the right to like keep her daughter. And, it's also important that in the book, the death of her husband is different. So in the book, he just dies in an accident. Like he's like on a ladder or something and it falls and he dies. Something simple, like Mike's wife, simple, tragic death that's completely unavoidable, just an accident. Obviously in this, they change it to he's trying to kill her, so she shoots him, which I guess is interesting. I guess ties into the curse of it all.
Yeah.
But
that curse just like it put me off. I know this is not the takeaway, but just like as soon as she's just like, your sons will do to your daughters what you've done to mine. Just like I thought it's just like that just make more sense to curse them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like when they started introducing like
it's kind of problematic
murder
of
stuff.
if you think about it.
Yeah, we should cancel Sarah Tidwell.
It's very sins of the father.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's I don't like this is a problem in the book as well. I don't like how Matty's death is handled. That really did feel like
Is it the same way shot in the face?
Yeah, shot. That really
that was
did
so
feel
out
like
of nowhere.
yeah, it really did feel like a character being fridged, that one.
And
because she just not like tragic stuff can't happen, but it's genuinely a matter of like, why is she being killed? If not just to take her out of the picture so that Mike can be the father to Kyra. It's like I feel like I can't put into words
so
because it's
Stephen
just
King doesn't have to deal with the worries just like of the age gap thing.
Yeah, and it does come across as misogynistic.
But it's
he can have his cake and eat it.
Yeah.
It's really funny though when he runs out
with a fucking meat cleaver.
Yeah, starts
Not a cleaver.
attacking them and just like we need to kill her to stop the curse, and then he runs into her room and she's just like, "Mommy's dead, isn't she?" And
he's all wet.
He's all wet.
That's with the frame I love where he like touches her face and it just looks so wet.
But I do want to talk about this because we have on occasion talking about child performances. I don't think this is the best. It's not the worst.
I don't think she has enough to do.
I don't know if she has enough. No, but I think, and this is just basic human reaction, but it's something about just like hearing a child cry. It does I found that really upsetting, and just like, I know it's acting and I know it's not real, but it still felt like cutting.
How did that
Yeah,
performance
to me.
get to you?
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it's
good. Well, she.
like
Sorry, you go.
no, I was just gonna say it's not like I didn't like tear up or anything, but I do just I just get very emotional when I do hear children cry, or and I think
Yeah.
that's just, I assume that's normal.
You'd like to think.
You'd hope so, yeah.
But it's interesting because we spoke about Annika Noni Rose as Sarah Tidwell, and obviously we're speaking about it's Caitlin Carmichael, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're both the two people who won awards for this.
They won
Oh,
awards.
Yeah. So
I didn't see any of this.
Caitlin Carmichael won the Young Artists Award for Best Supporting Actress in a TV show or miniseries, and Annika Noni Rose won the Black Reel Award for Outstanding Performance in a TV show or miniseries.
Okay.
So it's interesting. We've kind of complimented both of them, and they are the ones that actually have an accolade from this.
Yeah.
Where's Pierce's accolade? He got wet.
He did get so wet.
I do think, I say when it comes to child acting, it's more so down to the director.
Yeah.
I do feel like I've seen some children give performances from one director and be like dreadful, and some others just being incredible. I think, not that I've got an example of him giving a good performance, but I think you don't have to look far. You can just go to fucking Phantom Menace to see George Lucas, how he directs children.
Yeah.
Maybe Jake Lloyd could have given a great performance, but George Lucas is just not that director for it. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, I get you.
Some random points, though, because we kind of come to the end of the story, at least. I've just got some things I want to mention,
Go
and
for
I
it.
just want to know what you think. What did we think of the Always Sunny style montage where he drives to Darkshore Lake?
Yeah. With all the panning around
Yeah.
on the bridge and stuff. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
pretty
that
cool.
stuff.
It was great, right?
Yeah.
The editing is just wild.
I've got something that kind of speaks to maybe the writing in this. I don't know. And we would like piggybacking off the whole child aspect about how it's the directing and things like that. The scene with the carnival and the fairground and Mike running with Kyra.
Yeah.
And him putting Kyra down. And that's when we meet Sarah Tiddle's child as well. But the whole setup of, I knew they were gonna do it before I watched it, of just keep holding my hand. I'm not holding your hand. There's just, and that plus the fucking the lie still bag of bones repeated. And I'm just like, I don't know a lot about Matt Finney, and I don't want to, but it is criticism, but I don't want to make a generalization about him. But I genuinely felt like between the jump scares and those scenes, it's like we're just kind of ripping off, I guess, ideas from like more iconic things. I mean,
Yeah.
Stephen King is a big fan of The Haunting of Hill House, the original like book. Obviously, at this point, the fucking miniseries didn't exist. But in every version of that, one of the most iconic scares from that is the "I'm not holding your hand" scene. And obviously, in this, it's kind of a scare, but also it's not because it's another child.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know. I in my notes, it literally just says Shining scene ripoff.
Yeah.
Where it's just like,
I mean, it's a
and
rip
it's
it
like,
off if you rip off yourself.
that's what I mean. Is it like, I don't know if that was a purposeful reference. I feel weird criticizing it for this, but it kind of encapsulates, even though two of the jump scares got me, that this is just all jump scare, no atmosphere. They just don't really know how to do slower moments.
So you don't really know what you're fearing most of the
Yeah.
time.
I felt like it was just like,
Yeah, you don't know what the threat
no,
is.
trust us. It's
but not even in a way where it's like
it's slow, but
Yeah.
stay to the end. We promise. Don't change channel.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just, it doesn't, weirdly, it's like how I felt with the book. I didn't know what was going to happen, but not in a, ooh, what's going to happen next way. In a, wait, where are we going with this way?
Yeah.
Like, what's the threat? What's the point?
You might have more to say on this. We kind of like get like some small clues, but we don't know anything about his writing. Is he like a crime author, or is he does he write a specific genre of fiction?
We don't know too much, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like that same style. Obviously, I said that, oh, who's the author? I've forgotten now. The one that you mentioned that I didn't remember. I didn't know, and now I see him everywhere.
Oh, Dean Koontz.
Dean Koontz. Obviously, I said about there's a Dean Koontz reference in it.
Yeah.
So I think it's like horror, thriller, crime.
Okay.
He's
Stephen
a
King.
Lee Child.
Yeah. Well, obviously in
Like
the
style.
miniseries, I think they mention Grisham and
Yeah, which made me think, okay, it's this crime.
yeah, sort of like that.
Anyway, wherever he's writing, Red Shirt Man. That's a terrible title.
Is that the one? Is that the manuscript he had, or is that
That's the trunk novel.
Yeah.
That's a
You
terrible
don't really get to
name.
see it. They definitely name them, but I don't remember what they're called.
Would you like to know if it was called Bag of Bones?
I think Bag of Bones is a good title.
It's a good title. I don't know if.
don't know if it's a good title for this
I
sort.
don't know if it works for this.
Yeah.
I don't know something about. Work the word lake in there
The
somewhere.
lake, under the lake,
Bag of Lakes.
before the flood.
The custody battle.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing that they kept repeating in the miniseries.
The custody battle.
Something to do with custody. They had a quote like,
Oh,
custody
I've
is-
got
yeah, what's
this
the
written
quote?
down. Not that one. That's the other quote they say, which I'm going to mention in a moment.
Is it
Yeah.
Daddy? I can see it from here.
Shh. This will get cut, so it's fine.
nah, keep this in.
I know it's custody has its
Custody has its something.
Consequence.
vomit on screen, wheelchair, attempted murder. Custody has its responsibilities.
Yeah, they just kept repeating that. I don't kind of get why.
Yeah, it's,
Like, especially with like the ghost man, like Devore comes back as a ghost and he
Yeah.
says it, and I'm just like, what's happening?
yeah, but he also says something else when he comes back.
What does he say?
Finish it, Daddy.
But he's naked in the bath as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's him in the bath naked. He's got like the ribs showing,
Yeah.
and then he's just like, and he looks around. And he's just stood there, and he's just like, "Finish it, Daddy."
Oh, yeah. He hadn't been dead that long. Why was his rips like that?
Because it looks spooky.
Uh,
I guess. What did we think of the final fight scene?
Which
loved it.
Loved it. I loved when like with
the tree?
Rajette. No, with Rajette.
Oh, I was
she's
like,
like-
thinking the tree,
Oh,
but yeah,
no.
no, I love the
When
ghost
she's, like,
tub.
Trying to like clearly meant to be pushing his eyes in, but obviously
Oh,
they
yeah,
didn't have
you
a fight
just, like-
coordinator, so she's
yeah.
just like and then like she puts her neck in position so that the prosthetic is
Oh,
there so that he
dear.
can stab it.
That was devastating, man.
Yeah.
Um,
It was awesome that she came back to die.
honestly, yeah. I'm glad
Another
they
woman
included
for the
that.
body count.
Realistically, though, if she just wanted the kid dead, she had so much time to do it. Why'd she have to wait for him?
She has to
Yeah.
drown.
Also, I
I
know
mean,
that
how long does it take to drown a child?
Well,
Their
she
lungs
can't
are
do it. He
small.
has to, doesn't he?
I think so. Actually, unfortunately, I think that's right.
Ah, okay.
I don't fully know because it's convoluted.
I mean, how's he going to drown her if he can't see?
I don't know.
Why can't he see?
He
'Cause
pokes her
gowns.
eyes.
Ah. Well, he could just sort of like, guide her.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm grasping at
It's,
straws
it's
here.
all it's all complicated, and like I just looking at my notes, I've pretty much covered it all. But I'm just thinking in generalization of I wish I loved this book more. I wish the miniseries was better. This is one where Cell was bad, but I feel like I'll have a laugh about Cell and I'll want to revisit Cell. Lots of people in the not lots of people, but a couple of people on the subreddit were like, "Oh, this is the only Stephen King book I DNF'd," and "Oh, this is one I would never go back to." And that's how I feel. It's just there.
I think
It's-
the length doesn't do it any favors.
Yeah, it's it's one of those books where they can't all be bangers.
Right.
They're not all stinkers.
Got to give the publisher their money's worth, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just there, and it's fine. I'm glad other people like it more, but it just doesn't do anything for me, which is my general thoughts, I guess.
I've got two things I kind of want to say before we can wrap this up.
Yeah.
First of all, is for a story where music seemingly plays such an important role, I thought the music in this was terrible.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like
The
obviously
score
there's the
or the sorry.
I mean, there's
the
the song that Sarah Tidwell sings, which is
Yeah.
probably the best thing in it. But like,
Yeah.
there's like a scene where like Mike's trying to like write, and he's got writer's block, and it's just like goofy pling plong music. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
literally penis music.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
There's also the bit where he starts running for the first time, and it's like the most like late 2000s,
Yeah, it
early
was.
2010s music,
I wrote-
and it's
I-
actually diegetic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
That scene's really weird. And then
Yeah.
it's the sexy tree of it all.
And then, that takes your mind off it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're like, holy shit.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
It's a sexy
so
tree.
I want to fuck that tree.
Fuck the tree. Yeah,
And then her face shows up on it.
That's,
Great effect.
I know. That's literally when I was just like, this is just the fucking Creed album cover. You've seen the album cover,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I have, yeah.
Incredible graphic design. I wish to achieve that someday. But the last point, oh no, sorry, I do have another point. You know when he's got writer's block and he's like trying to like think of something and he just starts shouting at his laptop? I was just like,
No, same.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, that was
Yeah.
me and Joe earlier this week.
Yeah, yeah.
We both gone through writer's block?
No, we both had laptops not working.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
But I get that when I write block. To be honest, it is a lot of just sitting there staring at your screen. Just like nothing's happening.
That's when you open the second tab and then you word vomit.
Honestly, yeah, you're right.
Honestly, I'm just at the point now, like, if I'm trying to like do something, it's just like, just write it. Worry about making it good later. Just get everything out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brandon Sanderson.
Mhm.
So I completely agree.
Yeah.
The thing I'm referencing is fantasy author Brandon Sanderson did a talk where it basically went to that.
Oh.
And obviously people were like, yeah, fucking obviously, we're not here for the basic advice. We're here for the more in-depth advice.
I know, it's really annoying when they can't give like really specific ones. Go on.
Can I just interject a sec?
Yeah.
I know this will mean nothing to you, Viv, because you didn't see the movie, but I'm just remembering the bit in After the Hunt where they go to the talk and it's just like the future of jihadism is female.
Yeah, we didn't talk
That
about
was
that.
insane.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We did talk about that bit. Honestly, that movie is quite funny.
Yeah. It was. It's an interesting one. at
Interesting
least.
one. Yeah.
But
yeah, it's. I agree though. Like
Yeah.
he should have had more strategies.
The final point I did want to mention, and this is my actual final point, unless I think of something, is I actually really quite liked the last scene. I thought it was like
The one
really,
where he's
like,
canoeing.
Yeah.
yeah, like when they're talking on the porch and just like, I'm sad, and just going up to her and just being like, it's okay, I'm sad too. And
Yeah.
I thought it was just like quite well acted between the two of them. I thought it was quite sweet and tender. I guess the adoption process means nothing. I think in the book it's like open ended.
I mean, in the epilogue,
thing.
it's basically like, oh, there's all these legal things we've got to go through.
Yeah. In the movie, it's just like, take care of Kyra, and then just like, oh, you're my kid now.
Imagine
We go
you just
canoeing?
wanted to lie. Like, listen, she transformed from the water that I was about to drown her into,
Yeah.
and told me to take custody.
She even
This is
whispered in her
legally
ear.
binding.
I just murdered a woman in front of her to save her life. I feel like that means I win her.
Also, her grandfather is now dead.
Yeah.
And there's a dead woman up in my bathroom.
Okay, so her granddad hired the police officer to shoot her,
Yeah.
but then she came back and told me to take custody.
But here's the thing you're missing, right? There was a curse.
There was a curse. Okay,
You
so
missed
about
the curse,
50 years
right.
ago. Okay,
Yes.
this is an
Is this a stinker?
this is a massive stinker.
I think it's a midder.
I don't think this is a stinker, but I think
Yeah.
this is like, I don't know. I feel like this one is just like one you try to flush and it just keeps bobbing back up.
Yeah, this isn't a stinker, but this is just.
And I don't
It's
really
just,
have much to
I
say
don't know,
about the
it's
reception because obviously this
Yeah.
was a miniseries. It didn't go to movie theaters. It didn't make money, and I've already talked about like what it got critically.
Yeah, and like
Um,
I've said about the Reddit people's thoughts, I'll quickly skim through just to see if there's any more I've missed, but I'm pretty sure I covered it all.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I think that brings us to the end, unless anybody's got anything else they want to say about Bag of Bones that we've not been able to get off our chest.
A couple of things. Sid hasn't left the bar in weeks. Literally, the one time you see him, he's at the bar. The next time you call him, he's still at the bar.
Oh.
It's almost like they filmed that in the same 5 minutes.
He did that crossword really quick. You know when he's doing it on his iPad, and then
Yeah.
it cuts and then it's done.
That's a deleted scene.
Is it?
I've seen the end of that.
Damn, they should
Oh.
have
Yeah.
kept
Do
that
you want
in.
to know what he's doing?
Well, taking a shit.
No. So they're all on all of them. He's writing Joe, Joanna, Anna,
Oh yeah.
until they all say Joe or Joanna, and then he throws the iPad and then pisses on his pregnancy test. What I did want to say though, unless did you have any final thoughts?
They called him Mad Max DeVore.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was
pretty
awesome.
sick actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we are recording these a few weeks in advance because Viv is having surgery.
Because I'm having surgery.
So the structure of the podcast is not going to change. It'll be back in a fortnight's time, on the 29th of November. If anything does change and we're not able to make that date, we will post about it on our socials. You can follow us on TikTok and Instagram at All Hail the King Podcast. We're on YouTube at Pod One Out Studios.
With a swanky new design.
Yeah.
Blue.
What made you change it to blue?
So I put it on my portfolio,
Nice.
and I was just like, I've got a lot of purple stuff. Like
Wow.
even my like logo is purple. And I was just like, can't
yeah,
have
it
too
is.
much purple.
So yeah,
So
but-
I changed it to blue.
I'm
If
fine
that's
with
okay.
No,
but
it's
no,
fine.
that's great. You
a
just
nice
didn't say
blue.
anything.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw because me and Viv messaged a lot before you read the chat, but I was like,
Yeah.
is it just me or is it changed or am I going
No,
mad?
I did see that in the chat. I just didn't respond because it was the night after the singles event I went to, and I was feeling pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Oh, did it not go great?
It's fine.
Did you win at least?
I mean, it wasn't all that fun.
Oh.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, blue. Yeah. So the next episode that we're gonna do is gonna be recorded closer to its actual release. So if you do want to send in thoughts, we've mentioned this in the past, but you will actually probably be able to get them read out in time.
Yes.
We're aiming for that to be recorded within like the week of it coming out. So that's your frame of reference. This comes out on the 15th. So if you send it to us by say the 22nd, if you've got an email, let us know your thoughts because we're going to be talking about one of the big ones. I'll just reconfirm the email address is allhailthekingpodcast@gmail.com.
And what are we talking about?
We're talking about one of the big ones. We're talking about
It would have been really funny if you just again not said it. Just the
no, we're
one of
talking
the-
about one of the most like
one of the big ones.
one of the most important Stephen Kings. One of the like really like iconic ones. One of the like the staples of Stephen King.
The iconic.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
And if you want to join us on that, it's The Shining.
As you say, it's a puzzle. You've got to figure it out. And we'll announce on the episode if you're right or not. Yeah, we're talking about The Shining.
Yeah,
Thank fuck. Sorry. I know I read Long Walk and loved it, and but that was by force. I made us switch to Long Walk. If there was a world where I read Cell and then Bag of Bones, it's like yeah. So I'm so excited to read The Shining.
Yeah. So as I mentioned in the previous episode, this is going to be a trilogy to end the year. So we are going to be doing The Shining, 1980, directed by Stanley Kubrick, next time. After that, we'll be returning to Mick Garris to discuss the miniseries of The Shining. And we'll be ending the year with our best friend Mike, with Dr. Sleep, which is honestly might be the one I've been the most excited to talk about because I haven't seen it.
Nice.
And I don't know anything, but I've heard from you two on very good authority things
Stuff.
and stuff.
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, next time we're going to be able to talk about Stanley Kubrick. We're going to talk about The Simpsons. We're going to talk about.
We're going to go full schizo on the analysis.
Yeah.
It
Possibly might become our longest episode.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've got a lot I want to say about The Shining. I know you do.
I'm just glad I fucked up the recording this time.
I
and
know.
not
If you
during The Shining.
fucked up The Shining one,
I think I
on the
would've
one hand,
cried.
it probably would have been fine because we could have talked about The Shining for like.
Yeah.
Another 4 hours.
Right,
Yeah.
I think I would have cried if
Yeah.
I fucked up The Shining one.
I think if we do when we do record The Shining, we should like aim to like start at like 1 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
Just like get it because we'll be there for a while. Cause I got so.
We say
much
this
to
now
talk
and it's
about.
like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
Just like
it could-
we're so succinct.
it could be like The Shawshank,
Yeah, Shawshank,
yeah.
we were just on it.
Yeah.
No bits, just pure content.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Does anybody want to plug anything? Do you want to talk about your YouTube?
At
Your other
the
podcast?
time of this, yeah. So First Time Flyers,
Oh, yeah.
TV Pilots podcast, also available on Poppin' Out Studios, but you can find us at First Time Flyers. That's usually me and Viv, but as we said, that Viv has been having surgery, so for the month of November, Garen is joining me, and
Am
we're
I?
doing And now
Since
you are.
when?
Huh?
Right now.
This is a bit we did plan. I
Have we
promise.
have we already like recorded 2 episodes that are out and available to listen to right now?
Yeah.
Oh
Can you
shit!
remember? I'm concerned. Yeah. So
I can't wait to
doing-
do there's going to be a time skip where it's going to be old me with Avatar The Last Airbender.
Yeah, because Viv and I have recorded an episode past that just so that we've got something just in case she needs more time to recover. But yeah, Garen and I are talking about Stephen King TV show pilots. So we're talking about Under the Dome, and the Creepshow episode would have come out yesterday.
Yeah.
And then over the next 2 weeks, we're going to be talking about The Mist, and I always forget the last one.
It's the new one. Welcome to
It's
Derry.
Welcome to Derry. That's why I always forget. It's not out yet.
Yeah.
Even at time of recording, it's not out. So
Yeah. So very exciting times.
yeah, lots more content. Think of that as bonus content, I guess.
So
It's going to be a very short run podcast.
I mean, yeah, it's only a month, but like,
yeah, I mean,
but
it's
think of the whole different color scheme.
yeah, and we're going
I like that
obviously
orange.
for more of the more accessible adaptations at the minute, where we're doing like films or miniseries. We will do the shows eventually, but if you're kind of wanting for us to discuss the shows, this is a good way to get a little bit of that fix, because chances are we're not going to be talking about like Under the Dome for a while.
Yeah. The thing is, Under the Dome especially is just
I've read some of that book.
quite a lot to go through. Creepshow, honestly, that's probably more likely for us to be covering.
Yeah,
Just by virtue of it being an anthology series.
yeah.
But yeah. No, I'm very excited to talk about The Mist and It Welcome to Derry in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to not do anything for the coming weeks.
Yeah,
You
I
just
mean,
get
if you do
content.
want to send anything to Viv, she's probably got to GoFundMe because it certainly went really badly.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, she's dead. She's dead.
She's dead.
Wrapped in plastic.
I'm going to be, because I'm going to be putting an ice pack on my face.
Oh, bless you.
Sounds like I'm getting FFS. I'm not getting FFS.
No, she's not. I think I made a past joke about that, and I felt bad about it because I was like, I don't want people actually thinking that's what you're getting.
You know, it'd be
Not
fun
that
if
it
I did.
matters,
I wish
yeah.
I could get FFS.
Yeah.
If you want to support my FFS, you can donate. I don't know if I can get FFS after this. Maybe I can.
I have no idea.
I'll do it for you.
You'll do it for me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's okay. I've worked at like plasticine before, so it's like the same thing. Right?
I'm going to look like fucking Wallace.
Yeah.
Like Wallace's girlfriend.
Yeah. What's that really scary Aardman cartoon? Where it's like
Angry Kid?
Angry Kid. I'm going to look like Angry Kid.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But yeah, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you. We look forward to joining you. No. We look forward to
No.
you joining us.
No.
We look forward to you joining us.
look forward to you joining
We
us.
are not exhausted.
We are not exhausted.
I once again would like to apologize.
You'd think we've recorded for 2 hours about Bag and Bones, when in fact we've recorded for 3.5 hours about Bag and Bones.
Yeah. I'd like to formally apologize again to the audience
Joe would
and to
like
my
to
best
formally
friends.
to apologize to his friends.
But on the bright side, this should never happen again because I'm going to
oh,
be
that
extremely
was the one thing I wanted to
mention.
mention. So it's not showing right now, unfortunately. But I did get an email. We got a review.
Oh,
We got a review on Apple Podcasts.
Oh, nice.
Which was 5 stars.
thank
And
God.
they said stuff, but I can't view it now because it's not showing on Apple Podcasts. But I just want to say thank you. That's really sweet. And if you do want to leave us another 5-star review, if and when they show up on Apple Podcasts, we will read them out. And,
We will read every single one.
we're
even
very
the ones.
grateful for
We are genuinely.
your thoughts.
This kiss is for you.
Thank
Goodbye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.